This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, UFC Vegas 32 recap. Dillashaw is back, baby. Usman versus Covington Part 2 will happen. Miocic leaving the UFC. A lot of news, a lot of talk with the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the show, the MMA Holes live stream, the Monday show. We're in full effect on a Monday night, and happy 187 to the people. And thank you for hanging with the boys. All right, we got a lot of stuff to get to. If you look at our thumbnail over here, we got a bunch of stories to get to. The news of Usman versus Covington 2 going down MSG. Woo! Un fuego. That first fight was one of the best fights I've seen. A great fight between the two. Loved the matchup. Usman gets the win. Usman finished Covington late in the fight, but Covington, you know, he said there was some controversy with the fight. So we get to finally settle the beef at Madison Square Garden. If this thing goes down, I mean, my goodness. That's a good matchup. But when it comes to welterweight, these are the two guys. These are the two guys. So it's going to be fun hearing the trash talk of Colby Covington. It's going to be fun watching the swagalicious Kamaru Usman lick his lips. Watch everyone complain about how cringy Usman is. TJ Dillashaw came back on Saturday night. Looked very good. Tough. Looked very tough. Cory Sandhagen, one of the top guys in the bantamweight division. And TJ, he brought a war. Some people say Sandhagen won. Actually, a lot of people say Sandhagen won. I thought it was close enough, and I thought they got it right. But even if the judges went Sandhagen, I wouldn't have went crazy about it. It was a great fight. Really, a lot of fun between the two guys. And bantamweight is what a division bantamweight's turned out to be. Stipe Miocic is complaining again. Now saying he wouldn't mind leaving the UFC. So that's a thing. So we got all the stories to talk about. Before we dive right into all that stuff, I did notice on the MMAHoles.com. Now, I don't know if Upooful is in the chat right now, but I legit just jumped in on the community section over here and check this out. Nice place for the holes to gather. Completely free on the MMAHoles.com. But Upooful put a thread here, the MMA Holes song. Now, I'm just going to play this. But, you know, hopefully there's no fucking copyright in this thing. Usually Upooful's all right with this stuff. But, you know, if you can confirm, that'd be wonderful, wonderful. But regardless of the fact, I'm going to play something here. And who knows? We might incorporate this into the show. This is some good stuff. So shout out to Upooful, one of the OGs of the chat, the community. Completely wonderful, wonderful. He put a link over here to his Spotify. So here is an exclusive, friends. An absolute exclusive. Come on, relax. Worst comes to worst, we lose the stream for a sec. But yeah, exclusive over here. Upooful playing the MMA Holes. I don't know what he calls this thing. This found this on my computer. Figured I'd post it for the hell of it. Can't post songs directly to the website anymore, or am I missing something? So I guess this is an old song that he put together. You guys ready? One's in the chat if you're ready to hear the exclusive debut of the Upooful MMA-Holes, the demo experiment. I guess that's what he calls it. Here we go.
The MMA-Holes hour here. Hope you're wonderful, wonderful. JBH, how are you?
Wonderful, wonderful, Moss. How are you?
Tonight's episode is filled with delight. Tonight's episode is filled with might. Tonight's episode, we dive into the fight's been on Saturday night.
Check it out.
Round one is about to begin. Oh, the head kick! Right hand's coming in! It's about to finish! Hammer fist! More left hands are coming in! The fight is over! The fight is over! Yeah, hit them fucking likes, man. This is what we're giving you tonight, man. What the hell's going on here? And if you're not subscribed, hit it, hit the notification bell, join the party, the revolution, the MMA Hoop.
Great night of fight. This is knockout.
Crazy stuff. Absolutely wonderful.
The MMA-Holes.
Should have known that, because that's how it is.
Kitty, kitty, bang, bang, motherfuckers. Wanted to talk a little MMA.
Smack a like.
How is nobody talking about this?
Great fight, like I said, and I might seem like a casual.
No extra mystical tonight.
Mystic. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Peace out.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Not bad. Not bad. It's all right. Yeah, someone in the chat said too metal. I'm like, what? Metal. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So we put that together. So let me know what you think. But throw your comments on the MMAHoles.com in that thread over there. I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that. But yeah, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll add that to one of our breaks, or I don't know. Maybe we'll have a segment. But shout out to Upooful, talented lad. And thank you for dropping that on the website. Okay. So anyway, let's start off with Usman versus Covington. How much for the song? $50. 50 scuttles. Usman versus Covington 2. What do you guys think about this matchup? Do you guys want to see this fight at welterweight? I know some people are throwing Leon's name out there. Both guys did lose to Usman. Leon on a nice little win streak, coming off the GOAT Nate Diaz win, and Colby Covington running his mouth. I think Covington is the right fight to make. Let's just get it. Excuse me. Every time I have this freaking shake, every time I drink this shake, I almost die on air. My concoction. I just start choking and gagging. It's the fight I'd rather see just because the first one was so good. I'm not bad. I'm not like when Conor fought Nate the first time, a lot of people didn't want to see the rematch. I'm like, why? That first fight was fire. And then they fought the second time. I was like, I'm down for a trilogy. That was a blast. If a fight is really good, I don't mind seeing it as many times as possible. I don't care. This only went down one time, and it was a great fight. You know, a lot of people complain about Marty Usman being boring and this and that. Well, he hasn't been boring since that fight. That fight, you know, it's like lit a fire under him. So, of course, I would like to see something like that again. And when you look at the welterweight division, I really don't give a shit about anyone else right now. No one really, I mean, Wonderboy really shit the bed. Leon Edwards looks beatable. I mean, even though I think he's very good, he already lost to Usman, and I don't know. I don't care. I'd rather see Colby Covington in this fight. So, Madison Square Garden, I'm not sure if it's going to be the headlining fight for MSG. They did say Nate was going to be on that card as well. So, I don't know who the hell they're going to make it Nate fight. This is going to be another one of those novelty fights. Who knows? But I'm down. I would automatically pick Usman to win this fight, not just because he won before. He's just better. I mean, he's just a better fighter. What do you guys say in the chat? What do you think?
Wonderful, wonderful.
If Colby can't finish Marty, then no one can. Nate Robinson versus Nate Diaz. Is that what you want to say? The chairs in the green screen really bad. Looks like you're at grandma's house is Notorious Gamer. You made fun of... This is not even my living room. This is like the room by the desert. Wow. Just because that lamp is from the 80s and that couch is from the 80s doesn't mean it's your fucking grandmother's house, okay? You son of a bitch. Good matchup for Usman. Bad matchup for Colby. Colby isn't mentally ready for Usman's IQ. Getting better. Colby might win a round, but Usman by body kick KO. Even the Woodley fight, Usman was nonstop dominating. That lamp is from 1963. Not 63. That's a straight up 80s lamp if I've ever seen one. From a thrift store. That is, the 60s didn't put anything else. Nothing came in. The 60s. The hell kind? You got to get your lamps correct. I mean, what the hell's going on with this chat tonight? Is there a full moon? Boring wrestling match this time. Watch. So you think it's going to go down to the ground? You think that Colby will say, okay, let's bring this down to the ground? Or will Usman, who is the first to shoot? I'm calling the shots. Moss, LOL. 2 joints. We need the leg lamp from Christmas Story. Colby is going to make the haters cry when he wins the belt. I tell you what, maybe. I was going to say maybe it's the year of the bad guy, but Connor lost, so one bad guy lost. But TJ Dillashaw won for the bad guys. He got the win. Maybe Colby Covington gets the win too. I got to say, as much as we've been riding Usman, as much as I still think Usman is the greatest welterweight of all time. That's right. I'm saying it. I know GSP, SMESP. Listen, I know it's premature, but Usman's got all the tools to break every record at welterweight. I really think that Usman's going to be the guy. If Colby wins, though, it would be fantastic. It really would. It would probably set up a trilogy. But Colby Covington being the king of welterweight, officially, not just the interim champ, but the actual king. I mean, come on. Who the hell wouldn't want to see that? You know? I mean, listen. Colby could be annoying, yes. Maybe his shtick gets a little old here and there, but he does make it interesting. So I wouldn't mind seeing Colby Covington win that fight. Now, do I think? 0 chance. In fact, I feel that Usman will finish him quicker this time around. But if Colby wins, I'd be delighted. Moss being fooled by big black muscles. You know, I've been hearing this over and over again throughout Usman's career. Usman is on a different level. And every time he wins, I hear it I see it in the chat. And people are like, you know what, man? I might have to start believing in this guy. And then time passes. And then they're like, no, man, fuck him. He sucks. And then he wins the next fight. And then people are like, you know what? I was wrong. Might have to start believing in this guy. Then a couple weeks passes again. No, man, bro, this guy's shit. He's trash. It's the story of fucking Usman. I don't understand. Maybe because he's an Ali Abdelaziz guy. I don't know. Could be. Or maybe just people don't like him. I have no idea what it is.
Wonderful.
He's so boring. His fights are exciting.
The song needs a little bit more weepy sounds. You know, something super gay. Like Justin Bieber. Nothing puts a dick in your mouth like the Biebs. Opie for nice work, man. You got talent.
Yeah, not bad, right? Song wasn't bad. Go check it out on the MMA-Holes.com. And, yeah. Demo experiment is what Opufu called it. But, yeah, not bad. Not mixed nicely. Not bad at all.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The glove touch.
I'm curious. Will XMM copyright me like the UFC if I post the clips on YouTube? If I'm not allowed to, I'ma do it anyway. But am I allowed to? Also, fuck those judges. Fuck Sal Duamonto. Fuck Chris Lee. Fuck Derek Clearly. And fuck my C Barber.
Literally, or so XM. I'm assuming you're going to the event, right? And you're saying that if you record like you do in other events, I don't think they're gonna bust your chops for that. If anything, they probably would be like, go for it. I would imagine. It's not like the UFC. The UFC is weird, man. UFC, I don't know. Did you get nailed for the other thing yet? Or actually, you know what? Let's not jinx it. Let's not even talk about it. Let's just hope that nothing happened with that video. But yeah, the UFC is a little finicky with their footage. XMMA, it's not like by the time you put it on your YouTube channel, it's been there, done that. So I think they wouldn't mind. Yeah, just don't stream it. That's what I would say. That would be the advice. By the way, this Friday night, to the people that are new to the channel, this Friday night we will have XMMA live on this channel exclusively. On the MMA-Holes, we will show the first fight all the way to the last fight. XMMA Friday night over here hanging with the boys. Let's go. Just doing it here. I'm looking so forward to that event. Jesse will be in attendance. Actually, Jesse's here right now. We'll have a babysitter and the whole deal. Really looking forward to XMMA going down. Maybe, who knows, maybe we'll drag people on, and if there's an intermission between prelims and main card, we'll open up the phone lines again, get some ring girls and Chris Lytle to call in. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, listen, this is the channel. This is the MMA channel. This is the only MMA channel that you need to pay attention to. We give you the fight reactions. We give you the fights. We give you the news. We give you the cringe. We give you the laughs. We give you the cries. That's like 6 fucking things I just gave you. We give you a lot over here on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed. And by the way, we hit 50K on Saturday. And then I don't know if it's bots, trolls, or I don't know what the fuck it is, or it's just YouTube. But every time we do hit a milestone, we take a step back and then go right past it again. So on this channel, we will hit 50K twice. We are so good that we hit 50K twice. Not once, but twice. Hey, Jess. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Is the beast down?
I hope so.
What other MMA channel gives you a flustered mom that wants the baby to sleep during the show?
I'm not flustered.
No other channel gives that.
Are you flustered?
Why do you take offense to everything? I'm just horsing around.
I just said I'm not flustered.
Anyway.
I'm not even offended.
You're so offended. Did you hear a Opufu song?
No.
Let me play it again?
Sure.
The MMA-Holes hour here. Hope you're wonderful, wonderful. JBH, how are you?
Wonderful, Moss. How are you?
Tonight's episode is filled with delight. Tonight's episode is filled with might. Tonight's episode, we dive into the fight that on Saturday night.
Take it out.
Round 1 is about to begin. Oh, the head kick! Right hand coming in! It's about to finish! Hammer fist! More left hands are coming in! The fight is over! The fight is over! Yeah, hit them fucking likes, man. This is what we're giving you tonight, man. What the hell's going on here? If you're not subscribed, hit it, hit the notification bell, join the party, the revolution, the MMA-Holes.
Great night to fight.
Crazy stuff. Absolutely wonderful.
The MMA-Holes.
Should have known that, because that's how it is.
Kitty, kitty, bang, bang, motherfuckers. Wanted to talk a little MMA?
Smack a like.
How is nobody talking about this? Great fight, like I said, and I might...
Are we incorporating that into the show?
Kevin from Chicago. I just realized Kevin from Chicago. How did Kevin from Chicago make it onto that song?
It's a good song.
You like it?
I like it a lot. Might be better than some of the other stuff that he's made.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's growing on me.
Yeah, I like it.
What do you think about is that Upufu in the background?
You think it is?
Well, who else could it be?
Well, you can get like a software to do that.
A software.
Mm-hmm.
MMA-Holes. I like it.
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Peace out.
Very good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We should incorporate it into like a Fight Buddy show or something.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about putting it in the.
Did you check if it's copyright-free music? Is it his music or what?
Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Catch you.
I think if Colby can time takedowns well enough while avoiding Usman's power straights, he might win, but I honestly doubt it, which makes me sad to say.
Very interesting. What do you think about that? Thank you, the hat. Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman. Jesse?
Yeah, I actually just heard about that. I like it, but I mean, we all know what's gonna happen here, and I think it's a little silly for us to be like, oh, anyone who's like Team Colby on this fight is, I don't know. I feel like they're kind of reaching a little bit, but that's just my personal opinion. Listen, in my opinion, Colby's gonna get run over just like he did the first time. I don't know. Like, I just think it's a little silly.
What?
Listen, it's Kamaru Usman. Let's look for an opponent that's competitive for him, right? I don't think Colby Covington is really competitive for him.
Oh man.
But that's just my opinion. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Colby lovers out there who want to suck his dick and whatever. I'm just saying Usman's gonna win.
It's more vicious than me. I think Usman's gonna win. I think he's gonna do it more convincing this time around. Although, I mean, how could you get more convincing? He broke his jaw. But I think he's gonna do it quicker.
What more does Usman have to prove of all the fights that he's had? In, like, say his last 4 or 5 fights. What more does the guy really have to prove to tell you that he's gonna win the fight?
Well, here's the angle. Colby Covington said that Usman was cheating, like was lying about like eye pokes and whatever, nut shots. I can't remember. I can't remember what the hell it was. I know eye poke was one of them.
That Covington was doing that?
No, that Usman was.
Oh.
That's what Covington's saying. So all these excuses that Covington had, this fight, well, you get to wash it all away, right? Unless Colby Covington breaks his leg in half like Connor.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's the problem.
I don't know. Listen, I'll
watch it. You think
watch
he has no shot?
I'll watch it. I always find it entertaining, especially because Colby Covington has such a mouth on him, you know? I think he does a really good job marketing himself, and as much as I don't agree with like a lot of the stuff that he has to say, I actually do enjoy like the lead up to some of his fights. So, yeah, I can't kill the guy. I just don't think he's going to win. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think anyone can win against Usman until we can find a really good competitor.
Wow.
So if that adds any fairness to Covington, he's not like the only one who can't win against Usman.
Usman's just going to keep on repeat beating everybody that he's already beat.
That's what I'm saying. Let's find a new competitor. Let's find someone like
how do you
jump
do
into the UFC that Dana White wants to hype up or something.
The only one would be KHAMZAT. And that'd be completely...
KHAMZAT would get destroyed by Usman.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's tough.
So who do you give him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would have to be someone new who just kind of jumps in out of nowhere that nobody expected.
But in the meantime, he's got to fight.
You're right. Yeah, and listen, I'm down for it. I like the fight.
You beat Colby. You beat Gilbert Burns. You beat Leon Edwards. Stephen Thompson already shot himself in the foot. Michael Chiesa is the guy that keeps on saying, hey, he's sitting at number 5. He's like, what about me? Do you think Usman and Chiesa, what happens with that fight?
Between... Chiesa wins, Moss.
Chiesa's look very good, but...
No. Usman would win.
He'll be beaten into a fucking lasagna.
Yeah.
Usman would beat him into a piece of lasagna, Jessica.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we know the outcome of that one. Vicente Luque.
Mm-hmm. Well, Usman would win.
Then you got Jorge Masvidal. He beat him already.
Yeah, Usman would win again.
Usman beats everybody.
Yeah.
So now let's go down to Neil Magny, Bilal Muhammad, Jeff Neal, Damian Maya, whoever saw that. I mean, Li Jingliang. That guy's fun.
Yeah, but...
Usman.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that he can compete with Usman, especially on the ground.
Ponzinibbio 2.0, who looks great.
He does look good, but I'm afraid not good enough for Usman.
That's right, Usman. Muslim Salikov, Usman. Listen, the whole weight class is fucked. They are. I am hoping Usman stays very active and just keeps mowing through these people. Colby Covington is your best shot.
Really?
Yes.
You don't think that if Gilbert Burns got another run?
He lost even quicker.
Yeah, he did. He was a victim of the jabs.
He's going to be a worse victim in the rematch.
But you don't think that the second time around,
no,
that Burns would have a better shot than Covington?
Listen, Kamaru Usman is so far ahead of this weight class. It's ridiculous. And this is why he's going to smash all of the records of GSP. Anything that GSP has accomplished, Usman, if he stays active and if he stays healthy, which is the question, I mean, it's going to be a piece of cake for this guy. There's not one fool in this division that could beat him. And the only one that has a shot is Colby Covington. Now, Colby Covington was not his toughest opponent. I did see people in the chat say that he's gone to decisions with other guys, for God's sakes. This wasn't a decision. He broke his face and finished him in the final round. Yes, Colby made it difficult in the early part of the fight. Colby has that pacing. Colby did bring it to Marty Usman on the feet. Now, if this thing goes to the ground, Colby Covington swears up and down that he's a better wrestler than Usman.
Well,
a higher, division wrestler, and I mean, that he doesn't take him down. So I don't know how that works, but this thing might be a wrestling match.
And if it is, Usman's going to win. I get it. I totally get it. I completely understand why people might be backing Covington in this fight, especially like if it goes to the ground and they see something a little new, a little fresh. But I don't even hate to say it. Usman's just gonna win. It's just the way it is.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Colby Covington's gonna walk into that building, and you know what's gonna happen?
What?
The crowd's gonna go crazy. They're gonna go wild.
Yeah.
As Colby Covington has and listen, it's a democratic state, right? So, but
well, that doesn't mean all the audience is gonna be.
No. I have a feeling the crowd is going to go bonkers for Colby Covington.
Yeah.
He's going to have the American flag. He might even bring the Don to that event, right?
Well, the Don's been showing up at a lot of events lately.
Well, the last one, yeah. The pay-per-view. So there's a good chance that you'll see Trump in the building, the whole deal. The crowd's going to go crazy, and then Usman's going to walk in. People are going to be booing the shit out of the champ.
Why do you think they're going to be booing him?
Because people don't realize. I mean, if you look at it, right? Usman is so far ahead of the game. Usman knows he's so far ahead of the game, and fans don't like that.
Yeah.
They don't like it. They don't like winners. They want people to defeat the winner. They want people to take out the top dog. Because here's the deal. If Colby Covington cannot do it in the rematch, not one single person in that division can. So Colby Covington is the only chance for the people that dislike Usman. The Usman haters out there. Your only chance is in November. November 6th at Madison Square Garden. And if Colby does fail again, it's going to be a long reign. Who are you rooting for in that fight?
Usman.
You're rooting for Usman too?
Yeah. But it's not like anything against Colby Covington. I totally get what he's doing. I get his shtick and the motive and everything. Like, I completely get it. I can't even shit on the guy for what he's doing. I'm just not the biggest fan of him. So I've liked Usman for a while, so I'm gonna have to go with Usman.
I don't hate Usman. I don't. I've picked him, and the guy's been winning and winning and winning over and over again since The Ultimate Fighter. So I don't hate on Usman. I thought his shtick in the beginning was a little cringy, but now as a champ, I think he's pulled it together nicely. Yes, you can criticize him for pulling from like guys like Conor and stuff like that with some of the similar trash talk that he's thrown out there. But all being said, I think he's more tolerable now than he was before. I don't hate on him. The only thing that bothers me is Ali Abdelaziz. I am not a fan of that guy at all. At all.
All right, but you can't be the only thing that I don't like, and maybe you don't do this, but I do see like a lot of MMA fans do this. If a fighter is represented by Ali Abdelaziz,
they can go fuck
they
themselves.
automatically don't like the fighter. Like, it has nothing to do with the fighter. They're just smart enough to choose a good manager. Fuck what Ali has ever done or said.
I've said that before. I get why they're doing it, but it makes... Here's the problem. If you're catching boos, chances are it's because you're a manager.
Listen, it's the risk you have to take, but at the end of the day, as an MMA fan, like, you have to realize where the line is. You know, like, when are you a fan of the fighter, and why? If you're hating on him because of who his manager is, it makes no sense.
My only criticism on Usman is I'm just not a fan of his manager. Other than that, I don't hate Usman. I don't.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that wants Usman to win, but for the show, for the craziness, the circus, if Colby Covington does win that fight, it would be a lot of fun. It really would.
Yeah.
You know, God knows what the hell that guy's going to say.
It would be interesting for sure, because if Covington has the belt I mean, he's already trash talking and spilling a bunch of shit out of his mouth. Could you imagine? Especially when people want to start running for the belt at Covington.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the trash talk is going to be impeccable. I mean, you guys hate Conor. I can guarantee Colby Covington can make himself a pretty unlikable guy pretty quick if he has that belt over his shoulder.
I have this weird feeling that Colby Covington just wants to win that belt and then go to the WWE.
I
have this weird feeling.
I don't. Listen, if Covington gets that belt, he's going to be running his mouth waiting for the next person to come up and try and steal it from him.
I have a weird feeling that if he can't get a fight, like some weird ass like grudge match fight with
Like
Masvidal or something, like some fight that he knows he can win, I don't know if Colby Covington's going to sit there and defend the belt.
If anything,
I could ruin his image.
I could see him pulling like an Aljo and coming up with an excuse for why he can't fight and kind of like pushing it off until he's ready. But I don't see him going. I don't see him completely stopping and going to the WWE.
How old's Covington? What is he? 32, 33, somewhere around there?
I don't know how old he is.
Let me look him up. I don't know. I have this bizarre feeling that all he wants to do is get the legit belt and bounce. I have this weird feeling that that's the case.
Because he runs his mouth so much. I don't think he would jeopardize his like image by doing that. You know, because
how would it jeopardize? He leaves on top.
No, if he gets the belt and then goes to WWE, people are going to say he's running.
DC said one of the biggest mistakes was him giving Stipe the rematch. Like he should have won the belt and left.
Retired.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done. When he won Stipe's belt, he should have stayed on top and got the fuck out. He could have had a million jobs. Colby Covington at 33 years of age fights Kamaru Usman. Next thing you know, he's 34. I don't even know when's his birthday. It's in February, so he'll be 34 in February. By the time he has the belt, he'll be 34 years of age.
Yeah.
How much longer is he going to go?
I mean, he's only 33. He could go a while.
You take that fucking, you stay on top. Now you got the bad guy image. You go over to the WWE. You make $1 gazillion Ronda Rousey-esque, but you go in there hot. And you can always go back to the UFC whenever you want. You know, if you think about it, you can go over to WWE, make some money, and then say, okay, I'm going to leave that door open to the UFC, and you can always go back for a Masvidal or something, you know, down the road if you want to make a quick buck. That is the business move. If Colby Covington wins this belt over Kamaru Usman, Usman's going to want a trilogy fight. Is it worth Colby Covington to say, okay, let me give you a shot? No, you get the fuck out of Dodge. You get out of there as a businessman. Yeah. Now, if you go and say, okay, now we're fighting a trilogy, and then Usman wins the trilogy fight, well, everything you work for out the window, you know, down the drain. So I'm thinking this. I think Colby Covington at Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, wins the fucking belt over Marty Usman in front of the president, flag waving around, peace. You go to WWE and you do something else. Of course, I would love to see him defend that thing. But I think as a businessman, I think Colby's going to either tie up the division or bounce. What do you guys think of the chat? I'm curious.
Let's see. P. Diz says, dude, you can't work for the UFC and go to the WWE. They can't do that. Well, yeah, he could. If his contract was up or if he didn't have any other fights, he could.
If your contract is done. Now, I don't know how many fights he has left on this thing, but if your contract is done, you can. And look at Brock Lesnar. Dude was bouncing back and forth. Listen, money's money. If you work for the WWE, you go to the UFC or back and forth, whatever, money is fucking money.
The guys who refuse to sell a fight don't have any right to complain, says Ridley. Maggle says, bro, no way Colby's retiring in his prime.
Okay, let me peel your ears open and explaining in a different way, since you don't understand what the words that are coming out of my mouth. I never said retire. I says he leaves the UFC, right? Goes over to WWE, makes $1 gazillion, goes on the pay-per-views, whatever, right? He can always come back. He could always come back a little older, fight some sort of super novelty fight or something like that. You leave on top. DC said he regretted not leaving after he beat Stipe Miocic. Now, that was a retirement thing, but DC was, what, 40 or 39 years old when he beat Stipe the first time? Somewhere around there, late 30s? Colby Covington's still 33 years old. Wins the belt, he becomes 34 years old. He has time to make a couple, maybe movies, WWE, fucks around, sees what's going on. Okay, right back into the mix if he wants. Yeah, the options are open. You know?
The options are open.
Think about it.
Cheeto says he would defend against anyone but Marty. Moronic Emergency says Colby said he would go for 3 with Usman. Alex Brown says if Usman wins, he might retire. MMA Music says who is better, trash talk, Tony or Conor? Conor, for sure. Salty Classic says Dustin versus Nate at 185. Jason says leaving the UFC is essentially retiring. Colby is a real fight. No, but he's not saying leaving the UFC permanently.
Here's the thing. We see guys that quote unquote retire
Conor.
and then come back.
Conor's done it like 3 times.
You see it all the time. It happens constantly. You see people like, all right, this is Brock Lesnar's last fight, and next thing you know, he's back. Like, this happens. And then when they come back, they're making double, triple the money. I'm talking about money here. Colby Covington has built this little brand that he's got going, right? Is he a big pay-per-view draw? No, he's not. But if he wins this title, he might be able to peak and plateau and realize, hey, hold on a second. I'm 34 years old now. What do I do now? What's the move? If you go a trilogy with Usman, yes, that's the prideful way of doing it, right? That's the honorable way of doing it. But is it a smart business move? Me as a mystical Moss, sometimes I got to think the business way of things. You know, you can just say the fantasy world, hey, it would be beautiful for a trilogy, and he defended his belt. But look at Conor. He didn't do that. He didn't defend his belt. He fucking looked for the money. That's smart, especially in a business in the UFC where you're not making top dollar. Think about it. Everyone's complaining about no one's making enough money in the UFC. So what do? You leave on top, you make all the money you can make, and then if you want to come back you have the UFC by its balls. They got to pay you top dollar to come back. Come on, man. Come on. Put your business fucking hats on, guys.
Super chat.
We got killer bones.
Imagine Francis and Usman in the same card.
That'd be great. Francis, Izzy, Usman, all in the same card. Could you imagine that? Israel Adesanya. What if they throw him on that card, MSG?
They wouldn't do that.
Why? Madison Square Garden,
Unless
place
they're doing like
where
a super card.
3 title fights have happened before. Madison Square Garden. You want to make sure you put everything you can on a card at
What
Madison
are the
Square
odds
Garden.
they do 2 super cards in 1 year? Usually it's 1 super card a year.
Derek Lewis is fighting this month, right? Wait, hold on. I'm confused.
Yeah, he's
now.
supposed to fight Gone.
When is that? It's not
in
in
August, I think.
All right, so September, October, November, that'll be 3 months.
So,
well, Derek has come back quick.
No, they wouldn't do it. Could you
imagine?
But if they postponed it, which I highly doubt they would do,
August 7th.
if they wanted to postpone it to the beginning of 2022, I mean, they could do that and do a supercard then. But no, I don't think they're going to do that
think about
at the end
though.
of this year.
August 7th. Say Derek Lewis just knocks out Gone swiftly and quickly. Guy with the most knockouts in heavyweight history. Just so happens to knock out Gone, right? Takes no damage. And then the UFC says, hey, listen, man. We got this card in MSG. Got a couple of months to prepare for this thing. You, Francis. Izzy versus Bobby Knuckles. And Usman versus Colby Covington.
It's a good card. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't happen.
Whoa.
They can't line it up.
Whoa. Now, you don't have to really rush it right yet.
I mean, Izzy and Whitaker, they could line up. But.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't see it happen. I don't think that. It would be nice, but no.
That'd
I
be
don't
wild.
think it's gonna happen.
That'd be wild. Kenneth has just subscribed. Thank you, Kenneth Montenay. You're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And you're hanging with the boys now. Thank you, Big Ken.
Super chat.
Kendall with the super chat.
Flex Fights wants me on a card at 155 soon. See no evil monkey. See no evil monkey. See no evil monkey.
They want you fighting on a card 155. Wow. They're not wasting any time with you, huh? Well, keep us posted. I would love to know how that goes down. I would love to see that.
Wonderful.
Izzy.
Let me remind you, KHAMZAT is only 26 and has yet to come into his prime. Usman and Colby are at the end of their prime. In 2 years, KHAMZAT will beat him. KHAMZAT wrestling credentials are already higher than Usman and Colby.
Yes, Khamzat Chimaev, the science experiment with that guy. First of all, you got to get him back in there. Where is he?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Khamzat Chimaev, where is he?
Oh. Well,
He's nowhere.
He had the COVID issues.
That's gone.
And then they said that he had what are they called? The like after effects.
A cleft lip. Yeah.
No, like the.
Listen, I'm not bringing that guy up.
Lingering symptoms or lingering issues from COVID.
How can we say Khamzat's going to beat Usman? Yes, he had those quick finishes. He was like a rock star. I was on board with the Khamzat train. We never know. We will never know if this guy is ever going to come back. Someone put Zabit in the chat. It's another one. Zabit, Zabit, Zabit. Zabit, Zabit, Zabit. Zabit, 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 Zabit. And he beat it. He's gone. Zabit's gone. But yes, I had to fucking field Zabit questions over and over and over again. Listen, I'm going to put the Zabit rule in effect over here. Until Khamzat comes back, until we see him actually compete again, there is nothing we can say about him. He's not beating Usman. So just take that Khamzat and put it away. Put it in the toy box until we crack that puppy back open.
Super chat.
What are you doing, step bro? Eggplant, nervous sweat.
You have a stepbrother? I guess you do now.
All right. Thank you, Bon I. Thank you all the donations. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's talk about another story on here. And TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Gets the job done over Cory Sandhagen. Even V-Neck called up and said, I think it was wrong. Sandhagen won that fight. Who you got winning that fight? I know you picked, so I'm going to assume.
Dillashaw.
Okay. Now, close. What? I mean, give me something.
No, I think it was fair.
Okay.
I don't get what I think people are just looking for things to find controversy over now. You know, like I think every card people are just looking for something. So, and now with Dillashaw returning after the whole EPO, debacle, it's just an easy target to create a controversy over.
It's too close, guys. It's too close for us to complain. Too close. I know a lot of people, they show the media member scorecards. Who gives a fuck what the media members say? I thought that was hilarious. There's a tweet going around with the media member scorecards. I don't give a shit what they think. I could give two shits. Listen, I thought TJ Dillashaw won the fight. I picked Sandhagen to win, but I thought TJ did enough. More damage on TJ's face. Cory said that maybe it was the control time that they saw. Some judges say, yes, that's worth something. Some say it isn't. I think he did enough. Regardless of the fact, you look at the stats here, Sandhagen did edge him out on total and significant, but not by like a landslide. He did have the 2 takedowns by TJ. Listen, it is what it is. It's close. I can't go crazy. If they would have raised Sandhagen's hand, I would have been like, okay, that's good. I'm cool. I'm cool either way. So I don't think it's a big deal, and I don't think Cory Sandhagen really takes much of a hit. Yeah, it sucks. He's not going to be the next one for the belt, but he can kind of chill, see how this thing works out, and who knows? Maybe there's an injury. Maybe TJ gets hurt or something like that, or I don't know. Maybe Sandhagen has another shot, can slip in somewhere. But it is what it is. You move on. If it goes to a decision and it's close, well, what you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't complain, and I think Sandhagen handled it very, very well. He even admitted, he could have done more. And that's a class act right there with Cory Sandhagen. So, is he done? No. You can't really count him out. The guy's still up there, but the problem with Cory Sandhagen is right when he's there, Aljo strangles him. Right when he's there, he loses a close decision to TJ Dillashaw, a guy that's been shelved for a long time. If this is TJ that was shelved for a long time, that apparently was battling injuries in this fight as well, what's going to happen when TJ comes in there fully healed up and now has that, rust knocked off of him? TJ's going to look even better in his next fight. I got to say this. The story from this fight, even with if TJ lost this thing, the toughness that TJ showed there, how the shape that the man was in, the cardio held up the entire fight, the grittiness, the attitude, the whole deal, the ability to grind, the ability to strike. I tell you what, TJ's the story out of this. TJ's the guy. And I'm actually excited that TJ's back in the mix. Yeah, he is the bad guy. But let's see what happens. Aljo needs to take care of business with Piotr Jan, and TJ's right back in the mix. So that's my opinion on the TJ Dillashaw situation. Let's hear your opinion.
Super chat.
Jason Hedelson.
Sandhagen got robbed. Weasel does a great breakdown showing it pretty well and also called it a robbery. Sandhagen won the 5th by a mile.
I did notice the Weasel, so I never seen the Weasel until Thank you for the donation, by the way. I never saw the Weasel until, what was the video? The Conor McGregor, actually what happened to his leg, and he was whining about how it wasn't Dustin Poirier that caused the injury. It's literally impossible that Dustin Poirier caused that injury and blah, blah, blah. But he did come, like I agree with him, but he did come across as whining. He was weaseling through that fucking video. And now this video over here, I'm sure he was crying about something else. Is it me or is this guy crying about something in all his videos? Like, what's going on? Is that why he's called the Weasel? Because he's just crying? He's a Weasley crying person? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. Do I watch this video or do I get pissed off that this guy's crying once again? You know? I agree with him with the Conor thing. I did. But it did come across like he's crying. So, I don't know. Let me know if it's worth a watch.
Super chat.
Howie.
I think TJ won. People want hate and pick on him.
You think TJ won? People want and hate and pick on? Yeah, listen, he's the bad guy. He's the full heel. And he was caught cheating, which doesn't help his case, you know. The ambulance chaser of MMA. Weasel, unbiased. I mean, everyone's biased. It's bullshit. And this is... Here's the thing. One thing we will say over here on this channel, the purest of pure, this channel, we are biased. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There are certain situations where I try to pull back and be as unbiased as possible. For instance, this fight. Like, I picked Cory Sandhagen. Like, I could be a weasel and be like, oh, Sandhagen won. I picked him and he must win. But no, I think TJ won. That's unbiased. Sometimes I'm biased, sometimes I'm unbiased, but at least I admit it. These other people out there are just like fucking going hard in directions, flip-flopping left and right. Then people say they're unbiased. No, they're human beings. Human beings are biased. Some people just cover it up better than others. So he's just being a little weasel. That's my opinion. Anyway, shout out to Conor. It looks like his leg's getting better in the background over here. Look at him go.
My foot was a balloon.
Go get him, Connie. Go get him. All right, let's move on to the next story here because we are running short on time. I appreciate everyone's company, and make sure you smash the like button. We're looking for 200 motherfuckers. 200 likes, and also we are about to hit 50K again. A double 50K. By the way, one's in the chat if you saw the interview with Caleb. Caleb Templeman Vlogs in Tech. I'll give him one more shout out over here. You can go check it out on Twitter, but we did an interview. Our friend from Australia, 18-year-old young man, decided to throw us on his channel and do an interview. So if you'd like to see that, and not a bad job. He chopped it up nicely, pulled little bits and pieces. I am not a fan of I like my comments fully. You know, if I'm going to say something, because a lot of people don't understand what I'm saying. So that's why I'm long-winded, because I have to explain myself 4 different times so I could drill into some people's heads. And it was chopped up a little bit just because he had to fit it into 10 minutes. So listen, future people, if you're going to interview me, do not fucking chop me up. I'm not an edited man. I'm a free bird.
Wonderful.
But Caleb did a great job. So go check out his video. It's Caleb. We put it on our community section. I'll actually show you guys over here. Give him a shout out. So if there's anything that you're like, wait, hold on a second, that doesn't sound right, it's because we were a little edited up. But here it is. Where is it? Oh, community section. Okay, so after the stream, go check it out. Here's Caleb, and go subscribe to his channel. Hit the like button and be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's move into this story over here. As we have Stipe Miocic. We spoke a little bit, briefly about Ngannou, but Stipe Miocic is complaining again. More crying. More crying here. Stipe Miocic feels like he's being treated unfair, and he's right. He's not wrong. Francis saying he's being treated unfair. Stipe's being treated unfair. Yeah, they're right, but who gives a fuck? It's your problem, not mine. Stipe Miocic should get the trilogy fight, in my opinion. Stipe Miocic is the best heavyweight of all time, and he deserves it. The problem is this: he did get finished, right? And when you get finished, the UFC kind of has a little leeway. They can say, you know what? Hey, CRIS CYBORG, the greatest female fighter of all time. Well, not anymore, right? She loses to Amanda Nunes, loses quickly. Now a rematch for you. We don't like you. Get out of here. Stipe Miocic.
Super chat.
We got a super chat from that Mr. Hat.
I hope Stipe and Francis leave the UFC seeing as they have zero appreciation for them and what they both accomplished.
Yes. You never know.
I don't like the Stipe trilogy.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't like it. I'd rather see I'd rather see like John Jones make his heavyweight appearance, or Ngannou, or
you.
Yes.
This kid.
Plus, I think we've seen enough of Stipe, honestly.
Help me out here, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Ngannou Lewis 1 was literally the worst fight of all time. But you'd
I'm not
rather
saying Ngannou
see.
Lewis. I said I'd like to see John Jones make his heavyweight debut, or just something fresh. I feel like we've had recurring Stipe over and over and over again.
But
don't you get tired of it?
No.
I do.
No, because
and
actually,
I don't even find him entertaining. Like he's like boring when he speaks too, so it's hard to
Yes.
it's hard to want to watch him.
I think he deserves it though because of what he accomplished in the UFC. I think he deserves it. I really do. And if Lewis didn't fight Ngannou yet,
Yeah.
She's
listening.
If Lewis didn't fight Ngannou yet, then I would say, okay, let's go. And I love Derek Lewis. He's my favorite heavyweight. So
Yeah.
if not one of my favorite fighters right now,
Mhm.
guy's great. But if that didn't happen, I would say, yeah, fuck that. I'd rather see the Lewis fight. But Stipe, come on, man. Like it happened. It was boring.
I'm bored of him, honestly.
See, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense because I understand you want John Jones. That's not happening.
No,
Right?
I'm saying something fresh. I was using him as reference. Like,
Okay, so-
just something fresh for the heavyweight division would be nice to see.
So
aside
what would
from
you
the-
rather see? Stipe Miocic Ngannou 3 or Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis? What would you rather see?
I honestly think Francis Lewis 2 is going to be way different.
It can't be any worse.
People are too quick to judge based off the first fight. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be way different.
Listen, it can't get any worse, right? It can only go up from that last time. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, of course I'd like to see that fight as well. Now,
Yeah.
Stipe, all right, so then what do we do with Stipe? What's the problem?
Retire.
Why not fight John Jones?
Get out of here, Stipe.
Retire? Why are you telling everyone to retire?
Go play the video games.
Well, he doesn't want to retire. He says he would go to 1FC. He has no problem with going to 1FC. Would that not be...
yeah.
Think about this. Hold on. Chris Cyborg, who to me is the female GOAT. Like Chris Cyborg, that's my favorite female fighter.
Yeah.
Female fighter. Chris Cyborg. I know Amanda Nunes is the girl. But listen, and Valentina Shevchenko, oh, she spins and she's so good. I don't care about those two.
Mhm.
Chris Cyborg, I care over all those girls. And what did the UFC do? You lost. See you later. We're not a big fan of you, Chris, because you caused a little trouble. Get out of here, right? Meanwhile, we made a freaking weight class for you, and it just didn't work
But
out.
Cyborg and Dana White had issues going on behind the scenes.
So does Stipe. When
With
Stipe won
Dana
the
White?
Yes, when Stipe won the belt and Dana tried to put it around his waist, you remember that? Stipe's like, get the hell out of here. Let this guy put the belt on me. Stipe has had issues with Dana as well. So
I
what
don't
the
think it was the
UFC is
same.
doing here is they're like, no, we don't like you guys. Let's phase them out. You're you greatest female? Get out of here. Oh, Stipe, greatest heavyweight? See you later, buddy. Go fight in China or wherever the hell you want to fight. I don't know. It's a weird situation. Listen, if I'm being a selfish fan, then yes, get out of here, Stipe. Get out of here, Cyborg. Let's watch some fun stuff. Who cares? But there's a part of me that wants to hold on. Like, we do have the greatest heavyweight. Yes, he took a loss. Why not give him a trilogy fight and then kick him to the curb if he loses again?
And does he
Kick him
really
out then.
entertain you that much?
Well, yeah, when he wins, he does this, Jesse.
Oh, God. Wrong scene. There you go. Ellie, watch this. What's he doing? She thinks her father is a weirdo. Look at her. She's like, what the heck is he doing over there? Ellie was not amused. Must not have been that great, Mom.
How is that not exciting? How is that not exciting when Stipe does that
Look
dance?
at you, scared her.
How does that... come on, get in here, Jess. I should have put you in a trance with those moves.
No, not exciting.
That's not exciting?
Not exciting. I
Let me
don't
know what you think
I don't know
about
what you want me to
Stipe.
say.
Actually, Before I get to what you think about Stipe, let's talk about Head Rush.
Head Rush is provider of the highest quality authentic apparel for lifestyle, MMA, and action sports enthusiasts. Head over to Head Rush's website with the link in the description below using promo code MMA-HOLES for 20% off of your entire purchase. And make sure you take care of your masculine hygiene with Ballsy at ballwash.com, link in the description. You can get anything from ball wash, shampoo, conditioner, nut rub, sack spray, deodorant, you name it, they've got it. Use promo code MMA-Holes, that's promo code MMA-HOLES for 15% off of your entire purchase.
All right, by the way, this here, limited time, guys, for this promo. So what do we have to get this?
Until August 22nd.
Okay, so that's it, man. One more month of ballwash.com here. Get your discounts. I promise you it's actually really good stuff here. I use it constantly. I'm going to overload on it. 15% off with the promo code MMA-HOLES. Mystic Roots.
Relax yourself with MysticRootsCBD.com. Get top quality organic hemp products, including CBD products, including hemp flower, cosmetics, edibles, and more. Head over to MysticRootsCBD.com and get 20% off using promo code MMA-Holes. That's promo code MMA-HOLES.
Also, ESPN Plus link in the live chat.
Yes, for as little as no longer $4.99 a month, guys. It will be $6.99 a month. Wah, wah, wah. Yes.
What?
Yes. The prices are changing, effective on, I'll pull up the date for you after this, but yes, prices are changing from $4.99 a month to $6.99 a month. So if you already have a subscription, you're not grandfathered in. It will change to $6.99 a month. If you're just signing up, it will be $6.99 a month. That's $2 difference, but you still get all of your live sports, live UFC pay-per-views, UFC fight nights, and your favorite live sports from ESPN Plus. Use the link pinned to the live chat or in the description for the UFC Vegas 33 fights this weekend.
I hope the Weasel makes a video about this, Jesse. Anyway, let's see what we got here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Valentina is the GOAT. They found out Cyborg was a man who couldn't even beat up women, so they got rid of it.
Okay, thank you.
You start.
Thank you very much, Chubbs, and thank you to everyone that dropped a donation. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you to Ellie for joining us on our wonderful, wonderful live stream.
Effective. Sorry, go ahead. I have the date for you for ESPN.
Okay, go ahead.
August 25th.
For what?
When it moves up to $6.99.
Oh, okay. All right, so... Well, all right, let me think. $6.99, you're getting the Ultimate Fighter. You're getting, which I haven't watched one episode. You're getting all the preliminaries. You're getting all the fight nights so the main card and prelims. I mean, $6.99 a month, not terrible. But we start going into the $9.99 shit, then you're gonna have to start throwing some pay-per-views our way.
Yeah.
Just saying, you're gonna have to. $6.99, all right, we can do with that because we still get a bunch of free stuff. Well, not free stuff, but we're getting decent content. But yeah, we get to the $9.99 territory. Whoa, pump the brakes, guys. You better throw a couple of pay-per-views. We're rioting. All right, it's time for Save the Show. 5 minutes are on the clock. If you want phone calls tonight, if you want to help out the channel and be wonderful, wonderful, drop a donation, say Save the Show. And every donation that comes in within these 4 minutes and 45 seconds, we will extend the clock. 2 minutes for $2. 5 minutes for $5. 500 minutes for $500. We'll roll it over. Maximum 2 hours, but we'll roll it over to other shows. 1,000 minutes. $1,000. All right, 4:20 on the clock, and good luck, and hopefully everyone saves the show tonight. Hopefully everyone digs deep. Ellie, how you doing?
She was staring at you.
All right, we discussed the stories here. Let me just look at this UFC Fight Night card and see if there's anything else that stands out. This card, by the way, complete fire. Absolute fire. The entire card was very good. Paiva gets the majority decision in a barn burner against Phillips. You got Darren Elkins, who just had an epic comeback. Macy Barbara pissed a lot of people off because a lot of people thought Miranda Maverick. Now, this fight here, I thought it was a robbery. I did indeed think this one was a robbery.
You're not the only one. I actually have an article about how it was like a whole robbery.
Yeah. I see now this one over the TJ fight. Yes. I see the argument here. But here's the thing. It still went to a decision. There's nothing you can do. When you go to a decision, you gotta deal with these knucklehead judges. Adrian Yanez, a freaking savage. Another freaking comeback that was glorious by Adrian Yanez. Love that. Brandon Allen looks like an animal beating the undefeated Soriano. Unanimous decision, but it was a great decision. So much fun to watch. Imavov with the finish over Ian Heine. And Ian Heinisch, my God, he did not. He turned. I mean, I thought he was going to be a lot more coming from the Contender Series, and I got to say, he's not that good. Mickey Gall with a nice bounce back win. The underdog over Jordan Wright getting the choke. We got Arce getting the knockout on the punches. Eubanks destroys Reed. I thought Reed might have had a little chance. You know, that underdog. Nope. Sajara says there's levels to this game. And Belbita Cheese gets the job done over Hannah Goldie, who is not very good.
Were you calling her that during the reaction?
Belbita Cheese.
Belbita Cheese.
Super chat.
Oh, we got to save. We got to save. 5 minutes.
Save the fucking show.
Save the fucking show. We're putting 5 minutes on that clock. Oh, shit. There's only 2 minutes left. I'm in a hero.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it? Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it? Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Oh, it's been a minute since we had this one.
Celebratory hands in the air, cool face.
My man Phil Starr savagely drops in 29, 34 minutes to the clock. Thank you, my friend, for being a hero and being wonderful, wonderful. Wow.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you think about that, Jess? You missed that one?
Wonderful.
I missed this one.
Yeah. Well, it's
Habib
not gone.
time.
It's not gone. It's just
It's been a while.
hardly used.
He retired, and it's like the donation retired.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we have any other heroes coming in.
Hey, I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman. Show them tits. Pervert cameraman. $10 tip. Pervert cameraman. Yanni Celeste. Pervert cameraman. Show them breasts. Boobies.
Jeremiah.
Save the show.
Jeremiah dropping the boobies. 44 minutes. 30 seconds left in the save. Another 10. Ellie, another 10.
Save the show. The salty must flow. Cool face. Clinking beer mugs. Salt. U.S. outlying islands.
Heck yeah.
All right. So what do we got? 54 minutes over there.
Ellie wants Usman to go up to 185. Yeah, I know. It's cool, right?
Ellie wants it.
You make him lose the fight terribly inside of the cage. You make him spread his ass cheeks. Now you enter his backstage, and you fill it with your rage. Come on, style bender, one fight. Izzy is inside Costa. Izzy is inside Costa.
He's inside Costa.
Pizza save the show.
Here we go. That is 59 minutes. Chubbs, thank you, my friend. Fucking Chubbs coming in. All right, we got some in queue over here. We'll tally them up into the save, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the saves. Sexy bunch of people here on a Monday night. We're going deep into the evening. Well, at least an hour, for God's sakes. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. The Fooker.
Colby Covington wants to kiss your hand. Donald Trump, can I kiss your hand? Kiss your hand. Kiss your hand. Trump, you have a delicious hand.
A lot.
A lot.
That's 64 minutes.
Fuck Biden, making everything go up in price, even a UFC fix. Save the show.
It's all Biden's fault, man. Although I did notice that, oh, I know, you don't like Biden? You don't, yeah, what do you think about Biden? What do you tell the mic? What do you think about Joe? What do you think about Sleepy Joe? Did he try to sniff you? Did Sleepy Joe try to sniff you?
Stop it.
Yeah, he did. Son of a bitch. But I did notice my 401k went up. So I guess that's good. Uh-oh. Bones. What? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
John Jones, crash the show. 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 John Jones, crash the show.
Choo choo, baby.
Choo choo. Choo choo.
We got some saves tonight.
Choo choo.
Save the shoe out.
All right, that's 72 minutes.
Holy guacamole.
You guys are killing it tonight. Thank you for the save. 72 minutes. We're going to be...
Yes.
We're going long. We're going long. Joe B.
Yes.
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 Proper Irish whiskey. Yes. Proper 12.
Joe B.
Fook the Mayweathers.
Fook the Mayweathers.
Fook the Mayweathers save the show.
Save the show.
You do the dance?
Fook the Mayweathers.
Thank you for the donation. 102 minutes, baby. Joe B with the 30. We had the Habib time. We had the Connor donation. And let's finish this out here as you guys have killed it once again. Ellie agrees.
She wants daddy.
She's grabbing. She's never done that before.
Yeah, she wants you.
Hey. All right, kiddo. We'll have mom take the phone calls.
No, I'm good.
Salty, baby.
Puff, puff, pass.
Puff, puff, baby. Thank you very much for the 420. All right, 106 minutes. Thank you very much. Hey, baby. Hey, you cutie.
Super chat.
And the final extension, Black Bear.
I agree with Jesse regarding Steve Miocic, the Polish sparring guy. Whether he had a issue with Dana, he's just boring. And Connor has osteopenia, not osteoporosis, and save fucking show.
All right. So thank you, Black Bear, for the donation. Thank you, everyone coming in. We have
Thank you.
Gnome Zamak has been a member for 3 months. Hi. Hi, cutie. Hi. Hi, baby. Are you a baby? Are you a baby? Are you a baby? Are you a baby? I'm a little baby. All right, she's a baby. All right, so an hour and 16 minutes. When we come back, we'll be taking some phone calls. And that's wonderful, wonderful. So let's take a quick break and then get ready. Call us. We'd love to speak to you. We'll be right back.
My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Allheart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Silver Carl.
How's it going, Silver Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a goat.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Which one's having?
Yo, drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is DIAZ. I have a speech problem.
Okay, well, this is a real gamer.
Red, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question. So,
Yo, Sanosi.
What's up, Sanosi?
what's up, you guys? This is Justin James.
Hey guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Paul.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clock. Hey, it's good luck.
Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
647, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michael Antimo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hi, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. You know I'm not big on talking about fighting that much, but...
This is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. Gotta talk about these fights real quick.
It's Michael. Jesus Christ.
I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh my God.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
That horse.
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Justin first. Don't hang up on him.
Hey.
Anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, 516-522-0267. 516-522-0267. 516-522-0267. All right, so we're going to take some phone calls tonight. We have an hour and 16 minutes of show. And let's talk about the fights that happened this weekend. We can talk about the Stipe situation. And I don't necessarily disagree, like, as much as I'm fucking around about Stipe Miocic and he deserves this and deserves that. I'm kind of with you. I couldn't care less either. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about legacy. I don't care about any of that shit, to be honest, when it comes to the UFC. But if Stipe's gone, there'll be no more Stipe impersonations. And I mean, that would be a tragedy. An absolute tragedy. Alrighty, here we go. Even Francis Ngannou, it's weird, man. For a guy that has so much power, I don't know why I don't care. Like, it's bizarre. Like, the guy is a scary human being. Yet I'm just like, whatever. Like, I would take a Derek Lewis fight over Francis Ngannou any day, and I don't get it because Francis is such a polarizing figure. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. But that's just me. Frank G. Thank you, Frank G, for subscribing. And anyone that has not subscribed yet, let's go. The realest MMA show out there, where we give you our honest opinions and we don't sugarcoat things over here. So thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
Now, PSE has become a fucking member, baby. Let's go. PSE, let me see those badges. Let me see. Oh, I see another one creeping up over here. Hold up.
Thank you.
2 members are back to back. We are 5 away. 5 members away. Hit the join button. 5 away to our goalie goal of 150 members. Drop your favorite emojis in the chat. By the way, I just want to say this really quick. I definitely need you guys to subscribe. Now, I know most of you guys are subscribed to the channel, of course, because you're sexy MMA holes. But make sure you subscribe to the channel because on big pay-per-view nights, the YouTube's rolling out this feature where the chat room will only have people subscribe to the channel able to chat. And I'm just like, this is a feature that should have been rolled out a long time ago. I mean, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you're just spamming with dopey shit, well, that's dumb. So this is a great feature, and it looks like that's rolling out soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get the fuck out. Or just sit back and watch. I don't know what you want me to say. All right, here we go. 516-522-0267. Call up the show and let's get your opinions. As we have Ellie.
Sir.
What's Ellie eating? She's eating a little blended cheesesteak?
Oh, milk.
Oh, milk.
Oh, milk.
Little milk. All right, let's take this call over here. What do we got?
Call from
Brimley.
to accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
It's Wilford Brimley.
The beat, 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 the beat. I've been doing that for about the past hour since you started that. That's a catchy tune.
Yes, it is good, right? I mean, if he can't fight, we might as well sing about him, right?
Right. I miss him already. No, I just have one quick point, and then I'm going to let everybody else call in.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people claim that Usman and Colby are basically like the same type person, except one's black and one's white, right?
Okay.
But they're actually polar opposites, sort of like Sam Jackson and what's his name? What's the guy's name? John McClane.
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
Yes.
Yeah, like in that movie Unbreakable. You seen that?
Yes, I did. I liked it.
They're the exact opposite person, and here's why.
Mr. Glass.
Yeah, Mr. Glass.
Yes.
Usman has been winning so much that he's now circled back and starting to fight contenders he's already fought. Meanwhile, Colby has no business even fighting in this rematch because he has 0 wins against any fighters in the top 10 of the UFC's welterweight division.
That's true. That is true. So I
just wanted to point that fact out.
That is very true. I've heard that actually before, and I'm glad you brought it up. He doesn't. It's a fact. It's an absolute fact. And people are saying he's Usman's toughest task and this and that, and test, I should say. He was a tough opponent in the early part of that fight for sure. Usman had his hands full with him. There's no question about it. But then what happened? Usman handled business. And you got to think in the rematch, Usman's going to be able to do it even quicker this time around, I would think. Do you think Colby's going to try to take this thing down to the ground, or what do you think he's going to do?
I mean, he has no choice. He can't. Like you said, he's Usman is even more lethal now. So it's like he can't stand and trade with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah, he's going to wrestle. That's for sure.
So do you think Colby Covington is overrated? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm just stating the fact. He's not beating the current guy anywhere in the top 10, and it's like he's kind of resting on his laurels, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, one thing about Colby Covington is he did put himself, he has the gift of the gab. Whether you like it or not, the guy definitely put himself in position by talking a lot of smack, and it worked. It definitely worked. But he did back it. He did back it on the way up. And the guys he beat, Pulse is not wrong. He's not wrong about that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, this could have been Nate's fight, man. This could have been all Nate right now.
Yeah, it's a bummer. All Leon had to do was just drop. That's it.
Yeah.
Who do you think has a better chance, Colby or Nate Diaz against Usman?
I mean, I honestly, I would say Nate, and I don't know why anybody would question that. After what he did to Edwards, it's like, and I know he lost that fight, but I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, I certainly think he'd have a better shot.
Nate, what do you think about that, Jess?
Mike's off.
Pulse thinks that Nate Diaz has a better shot at being Usman than Colby Covington.
You've
been pretty hard on Colby, Jesse, so maybe you might agree.
Nate Diaz is a better shot?
Yeah. 6-round Nate or 5-round Nate? Which Nate are we talking about?
Hate to break it to you. That's not happening.
No? Well, better shot. Not that he's going to beat him.
Not a better shot.
No? Okay. But you saw him in that 5th round.
Nobody's going to beat him, but I'm just saying, who has the best shot? Who has a better shot?
Colby would have the better shot, than Nate.
All right, we'll take a poll in the chat. We'll see what the chat says. Oh, wait, holy shit, look at this. They just added this. All right, I'm going to add a poll. Thank you, Pulse. Appreciate it.
All right, laters.
Okay, laters. All right, here we go. Look at this, Jesse. They just rolled this thing out. Nice. All right, let's ask this question. Who has a better shot at beating Usman? I am the slowest typer in the world, okay? Usman. All right, I'm going to put Colby. Hey, dude, I'm trying to type, bro.
Call from
Dr. C.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Manny C. Welcome to the show.
Hey, what's going on? How are y'all doing tonight?
Wonderful. We just dropped a poll in the chat. I've never done this before. This is interesting. So let's see how this works. Okay, who do you think has a better shot, Colby or Nate beating Usman?
Oh, Colby, hands down.
Okay, place your vote, and we'll figure out how this goes. Whoa, 77% are in the direction of Colby right now. This is a cool feature. All right, Manny, what's going on?
Not much. It's kind of a slow fight week. So there was a video, and I don't know if you guys talked about it, but Hector Lombard confronting Tyron Woodley at the BKFC. They're fighting over side chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the video?
I actually, on not the MMA-Holes, yes, I did a whole thing. I even did my impersonation. Jesse, did you hear my impersonation of Hector Lombard? It was great, man.
No.
Yeah, I did my terrible Cuban impersonation, but yeah, I did see it. It's hilarious.
So what was Hector Lombard's point that it was wrong of Tyron Woodley to hit on his side chick, even though he was dating someone in a relationship? Yes. But Tyron was married, so that's worse.
There are rules. There are rules to stealing someone's side chick. You could steal the side chick if you're not attached to any wives and kids. Apparently is the rule of Hector Lombard. But if you are in a rocky relationship with a girlfriend, it is quite okay to run around with a side chick. And I don't know now if Woodley was a single man. I guess is Hector's point. I guess there's nothing Hector could say, right? Although I still think Hector would still say something if Woodley was single and took his side chick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, would Hector been fine if Woodley was single? But since he was in a relationship, that's wrong.
Yeah, I think he's got brain damage, to be honest. Hector Lombard, we ran into him at Triton Fights, and he's like one of the only guys where I was a little too intimidated to go up to.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Were you there for that? Were you at that event or was it VNAC?
Triton Fights?
Yeah, I think it might have been VNAC.
It might have been VNAC. Yeah, I don't think I was.
Yeah, I remember seeing him, and it was the early days of the MMA-Holes, and I was actually too intimidated. It's not like he's a tall guy, but he's like a stocky. He looks like he has resting, I'm going to fucking kill you face.
Yeah, I heard that he really beats up people at the gym.
Does he really? I'm surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of fighters have told me that he's not a cool dude.
You seem to know a lot of fighters, man. You know a lot of people. You're a very connected man.
I know a lot of people, but, man, I could tell you some stories, but I can't tell you some stories.
Yeah, a lot of you have a famous relative. You have connections to a lot of fighters. Is this Dana White in disguise? Who is this guy? Is this really Matty C?
No. You know, if we ever do the meetups, I'll tell you some stuff, and it will blow your mind.
Wow, top secret.
I've been told. But you know what? There's a certain gym with a UFC fighter. I really can't talk about it because people would figure it out, right? And, I run into those guys a couple of times. I'm like, we're cool. But if they'd be like, hey, why are you talking about gym stuff? It's kind of like Fight Club, right? And a lot of these gyms have the old school mentality. It's kind of like gangs, right?
So are you in this gym? Do you train in this gym that you're talking about? Or are you just kind of frequent? You just kind of pop in?
No, yeah. I was pretty associated with a certain gym and some relatives of mine.
Yeah.
And so there's there's UFC fighters that have come in there and got beat up. Like, there's an argument at the side of the mat, so all of a sudden there's a fight. There's like kickboxers that go in there. It's crazy. It seems like everyone that was associated with a prison or a gang was in that gym. It's crazy. It was absolute freaking chaos.
Manny, I like you a lot, but I believe nothing that you're saying. Is that wrong of me?
No, I can. It's 100% legit.
Okay.
But
I don't trust
you.
I don't know. I don't believe anything you're saying right now. I feel like you're Forrest Gump. You're like the MMA Forrest Gump, for God's sakes. I think it's all in your head.
Dude, I legitimately could prove it, but like I said, it'd have to be like in one of these meetups.
Okay.
And it was like,
and pictures. I want everything. I want it all. I wanted all the evidence and pictures and everything.
I definitely will let you know, but yeah, there's definitely people that would figure. And I ran into someone in Hawaii, a fighter.
Yes.
And he told me a bunch of
BJ
stuff
Penn?
that I thought was insane.
Max Holloway?
Yeah. Is it Holloway or Penn? Is the only two guys?
No. It was a guy that trained with a pretty famous guy, and he told me some insane shit.
He trains with Max Holloway, correct?
No.
BJ Penn.
Potentially.
Yes. Yeah, so he trains with. So you know a guy that trains with BJ Penn, and he's got stories about this guy, correct?
Oh, he told me all kinds of stories from the whole UFC.
Okay.
And then little by little, how to call it? They all were like true. In fact, some of them, they're pretty out there. But he knew about the gym that we were associated with. And so, I mean, if people really put the things together, they could figure it out. But yeah, it's. I mean, they're cool dudes, but
so what's gonna happen
it's kind of like one of those things.
If you just anonymously
you can't really talk about stuff.
But if you anonymously talk about this stuff, I mean, are you the only person that has this information?
Nah. Well, here's the thing. There's certain gyms that when stuff happens in there, no one talks about it.
Yeah,
and
it's like, yeah.
Whenever those people find out that stuff, because There's a story of a guy
Are you
that
Ed
was
Norton
like
in
just
Fight Club? Are you in Fight? Do you make soap?
It's kind of like a Fight Club. I'll tell you, there was a guy that was running his mouth about stories that were going on in the gym, and he got jumped like severely in the gym. I mean, and they were like, of course the guy never came back, but he got a severe. I mean, he got just brutally jumped. So you really can't talk about that. Like I said, a lot of these schools have a really old school mentality.
All right, Manny, stay on the phone for a second here. I'm going to end the poll, and it looks like 75% say Colby's going to beat Nate. I'm going to have to agree with that. So I'm going to end that poll, and now I'm going to start a new poll. Can I start a new one? Okay, I'm going to start a new poll. Okay, ready? Okay, here's the new poll. Now, I want you to vote too as well. Okay, Manny? How you say? Was it Manny with 2 N's? Let's just.
I did vote.
Okay, no, I got a new one. How do you spell your name? Manny with 2 N's?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. All righty. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, we got a new poll up. I want everyone to vote in the chat. And what the fuck? Okay, here we go. It's up. All right. So we're just going to do this poll.
I voted yes.
Okay. All right, new poll is up. Let's see what we got going on here. We got 24 votes right now.
25%, man.
Okay,
that's pretty good for a politician.
25 believe you so far. Now 24 believe you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, if I hit 50%, like, this is legit.
All right. What percentage in order for us to hear the names, for you to drop names?
Oh, I mean, dude, I can, like I said, if we have a meetup, I'll spill the beans to you, Moss.
Okay.
But yeah, it's some dudes that you would totally go, oh, I totally know who you're talking about. It makes sense.
Okay.
Until then, I obviously won't,
All right, Manny. Anything else?
I want to put it on the internet,
Yeah.
But yes, I got some cool stories, and I'll let you know one day for sure.
Okay, Manny. Thank you. I appreciate the call.
All right, brothers.
As Manny C. Okay, right now it's 71% say he's full of shit. 58 votes. How do we have 230 in here and only 58 votes? What's going on here? You guys don't know. Maybe undecided. I should put it undecided. I like this poll thing. This is actually pretty funny. We can have some a good time with this poll. I don't know the benefit of it, but I guess it's instant. I don't know. I don't know how this helps us, but you guys, one's in the chat if you want more polls. If you want my poll. If you want to look at my poll.
Wonderful.
Nate Diaz can beat anybody. Don't let him remind you to put some respect on his name.
That's right. He beats everybody. Or can beat everybody. He almost got it, Leon. All right, they want more polls. The people want it. YouTube, if YouTube, I don't know. I just noticed that feature up now. So that's pretty cool. Andrew Hopkins. The only thing that sucks about the poll, so you see it behind me, on my little chat box here, though, it doesn't have it sucks. You guys' comments get lost, though. I wish I could move that. All right, how the fuck do I get this off the screen now? All right, let's end this poll. It looks like the people don't believe Manny. So I'm going to end it. Okay. All righty. Yeah, see, it infects my chat room, and now I can't get rid of it. There we go. It's gone. That's so weird. I like how it pops up, though, in the live chat. It says, is Manny full of shit? 71% said yes and 28. That's actually pretty fucking cool, though. On a Fight Buddies, that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. 516. I don't know. I don't know what the hell just happened there. 516-522-0267. Call me up. And let's have a little fun. Let's discuss. Make sure you smash the like button as well to be wonderful.
Wonderful.
And yeah. Love you guys. Good night. We love you, Bill. Bill Rupp. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. May your week be wonderful. Wonderful. Ellie's wide awake. She's ready to party. So we got 57 minutes of show. Feel free to call up and discuss whatever you'd like. We can talk about these 3 topics or the rest of the UFC card. We also have XMMA on Friday night. Bellator is happening Saturday along with the UFC. We're going to be doing a double Fight Buddies on Saturday. This weekend's going to be un fuego. Absolutely un fuego. So looking forward to this weekend. And, yeah, it's going to be good times. TJ1, judges say so. Henry Cejudo is my dad. Doug Censor Martin is godlike. All right, Chubbs, have a good night.
Call from
Bill.
What up, Bill?
What's up? As a quick call in to talk about this Dillashaw versus Sandhagen scoring. Scoring drama. I gotta say, Dillashaw, Sandhagen allowing Dillashaw to get his back for 8 minutes control time. Every time they would clinch, Sandhagen would turn his back, bend over, and let Dillashaw pretty much take him. Okay, you think people, they shouldn't count that, or that shouldn't count for anything? That shouldn't score points? People are insane. Another myth I keep hearing is, well, control time, you didn't do anything with it. You didn't do anything with it. Tell that to Gilbert Burns and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Well, he took him down, but he didn't do anything with it. Yeah, he lost and he won the fight. Dillashaw was coming forward. Sandhagen is the same thing with Sterling. Every time he got the takedown, he just gave up his back. That was Dillashaw coming forward, pushing the pace, taking him down. Easy win for Dillashaw. He's coming next in line for the title shot. It should be him versus Yan coming up next year.
I'm with you. I am with you, actually.
Sandhagen's got that nerd cult following because he does some spinning stuff, and he's a hipster from the Pacific Northwest. Did same thing. Ryan Hall, he's like the hipster from the Pacific Northeast. But Dillashaw looked good. Came back, silenced the haters. The EPO, his conditioning was on point. And that's another thing. The steroid accusation. EPO wasn't steroids. EPO helps with conditioning. Not steroids. You goof. What are you thinking? Come on. What else is up?
60% of people don't like you. 42 votes so far, Kevin. You need to win them over immediately.
Oh, man. That's what you're doing there now? You're doing polls?
Yeah, we got polls. We got polls now. But I agree with you on the Dillashaw thing. I can't disagree with you. I would like to have a counter argument, but I don't have one.
Can't trust the polls. Cannot trust the polls.
Yeah, you're like Trump.
Too, though. Absolutely. Have a good day.
All right, we'll end that poll. So it looks like the community is not a big fan of Kevin from Chicago. In fact, 64% out of the 56 who have voted say no. But there is a percentage that does like Kevin, so that's actually a good sign. If I'm Kevin, I'd be pretty optimistic. Insta polls. That's how you rock a poll. That's how you do it, guys. You blast them out nice and quick. Get to the point. I like that. Guaranteed stinkiest MMA hole. You think Kevin has the stinkiest MMA hole? What do you guys think about his point, though? He's not wrong, in my opinion. I think Dillashaw did win that fight. I do. But regardless of the fact, there's really nothing we can say about it. So TJ moves on. Chances are TJ's going to fight Yan, unless you think that Aljo is going to be able to redeem himself in the rematch. I don't know. I don't have the evidence that that's going to happen. I see Aljo right now frolicking in like one of the stands. Let's see. The Funk Master. This guy's like having this weird romantic retreat with Merab and Ali Quinta. Here's him on a horse.
Fight tonight. Obviously, Cory Sandhagen taking on TJ Dillashaw. Who gives a shit? Doesn't matter because I'm fighting for the belt October 30th in Abu Dhabi. So make sure you guys tune in. Only on pay-per-view. It's going to be a banger. Obviously, if Sandhagen wants it, he wins it. He can get it again. I'll put him back to sleep. And if TJ wins, guess what? He can't beat a contender ever since he lost to John Dodson without steroids and EPO. So I'm about to go back to riding some horses with my guys, Ali Quinta. I got something in my hair. And, of course, Merab showing us the wonders of Georgia.
Yeah, they're all having like this romantic retreat in Georgia. It's kind of wild, man. I think they're all fucking each other now. I don't know what's going on over here, but it's like super romantic what's going on. But all right, what do you guys think about that? By the way, he says live on pay-per-view. It's not even on a pay-per-view. Their card, it's really bizarre. The UFC is doing something where they're doing a freebie. That numbered fight is, it's technically a pay-per-view, but not. So you guys are getting that for free. But all right, let's see. We'll add another poll here. Do you think the Law MMA boys give me a second. Okay, here we go. Poll's about to be released. Okay, now look at these romantic pictures over here. I just dropped it in the chat. Now this is going to be an interesting poll. So these guys from Law MMA, I mean, they are having some retreat in Georgia. By the way, Georgia looks beautiful. They're hitting pads on mountaintops and stuff. I mean, what happens after they hit the pads? Like, what's going on here? Not a woman to be found. Apparently in Georgia, there's no women. Look at this. It's just like, all right. So let's see what the poll says. Curious. But yeah, I guess all the women are hidden. Like, what's going on? Where are the ladies? They're like hidden under they're like trapped in the basement or some shit. Like, look at this area though. It's crazy.
Hi, I'm Katsuma. Your last name now, what is?
Stelliani.
Stelliani. Yeah, we're all there. So funny, Stelliani.
Like, all joking aside, it is cool the brothership that these guys have. It's cool. I'll give them that. We're busting chops over here, but if they're fucking, they're fucking. It's all good, man.
Hi, I'm Katsuma.
What is the name? I've never seen a hat like this, so I'm sure this is like one of the traditional, I guess, like the papakas. I'm not sure. Does anyone know what this hat is called? I don't know the name of it. Looks like something out of Star Wars. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful mountainside walks. They had a thing where horseback topless,
What's up, guys? I know there's a big...
Where's the... hold on a second.
What's up, guys?
Where's Marab? Marab's got one where they're all swimming upstream. Divalishvili. I'll open up the phone lines in a second. The condom lid. Brokeback Mountain vibes. Here's them in the water together, Just fucking super romantic. This is awesome, man. These guys are really getting down. Is Kendall in the chat? This is Kendall's boy right over here. Marab's a super nice guy. Al's a nice guy. They're all nice guys. All good guys. Look at that shit. It does look beautiful, though, huh? It's a weirdly romantic trip. All right, let's see the poll. The poll's out. We got the 50 votes are in, and 90% say yes. All right. So there we go. We got to the bottom of that. All right, 516-522-0267. Let's open those phone lines back up. Here we go. All right, get it on the calls. We want to speak to you, the people, the MMA-Holes, on a Monday night, having a little fun, hanging with the boys. Hit the showers at No Dividers. They broke something. KFC scared Kendall away. The Insta polls are awesome. Now we know why Matt S. quit. Okay.
Hanging with the boys.
All right. Give us a call at 516-522-0267. Let's see what we got here.
Real gamer.
To accept, press 1.
Real Gamer. Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
What's going on, guys? Just riding out in this Tesla here, seeing what's going on with you guys, and just want to talk about a couple of these fights coming up.
Nice. Oh, I hear no gasoline. I hear a nice smooth ride. What kind of Tesla are you driving?
The Model 3. The Model 3.
Nice,
yeah,
the
right
Model
3. Yeah, stomping on it. You don't hear nothing. Just wheels.
Just wheels.
A little air.
Perfect. And what year is this Model 3?
2020.
2020. Look at you. Who's got it better than you? All right. So what do you like to talk about the fights?
All right, man. This Stipe situation here, man. I think the only way we can go about this, the only bright future for Stipe, is if he fights John Jones. Yeah, because right now, I mean, it looks like Francis doesn't really want a rematch, you know, and it looks like right now, you know, Stipe is he's just kind of fading. I don't know how to put it. I don't know what else to say about this except that, you know, if we don't revive him soon, he might be going out of the UFC. So, you know, he's got to get a marquee fight, get back in the mix, or else, you know, his championship hopes and ever getting that belt back, it might never come back.
That seems like that's the UFC's plan. It seems like they want to do light heavyweight GOAT versus heavyweight GOAT, and John's welcome to heavyweight match. The problem is the money situation, and it seems like Bones just wants to, if he's going to go up, he wants to fight not only for money but for the belt. So it's going to be tricky with Bones and his manager, but that fight is intriguing.
It is. And I definitely want to see this Usman rematch. You know, I think it's ripe now. You know, Usman's gone out. He's knocked out Masvidal. He's shown that he's still the man. And you know, even though Colby Covington hasn't really fought anybody in the top 10, you know, he's shown that the fights with Usman are pretty damn exciting, and I would like to see that happen one more time. And I really do think that Usman is gonna, you know, finish him off for good. But you know, if it goes the other way, I wouldn't be mad about it either.
Absolutely. It actually gives me chills to see on the Tapology the rumored upcoming bout, Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, Madison Square Garden, November 6th. I really hope that no crazy stuff happens and this fight does happen. Yep.
Well, man, I appreciate you listening. And just want to say, man, I think you're making the right choice with the Tesla Cybertruck. I'm probably going to get a Cybertruck too, you know. And I'm gonna definitely be watching to see if you what you do with it. So. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably get it in 2022, but I am looking forward to it. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna be all Tesla, all about it. All right.
For sure.
All right. Be good, man. Yep. That's a real gamer just calling in.
No way.
The real gamer, the realest of the gamers. All right. 516-522-0267. Little Ellie.
She's restless right now.
Hiya, baby. Give us a call. And, yeah, hopefully this happens. I mean, it looks like the rumors are true and that this thing is pretty much a done deal. Madison Square Garden. Let me see if they have anything else on this card. No, that's the only thing that they got popping on this thing. There's rumors that Nate Diaz will be on it as well. And could you imagine, like we were saying before, the whole Nigerian card? That'd be wild.
Call from
Stefan Bro.
To accept.
Who?
Stefan. Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
Hello?
Hey, Stefan. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, boss?
Welcome to the show, man. What's on your mind?
Hey, thanks for having me on. I just saw the number and decided to call and give you my thoughts on the fight.
Nice.
I think Kamaru, he's going to take it again, man. And I hope it does happen. I think it's scheduled for like November, around that time.
Yes.
I think Kamaru, he takes it again, probably even faster than last time.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. That's what I'm saying as well. I think Jesse says the same thing too. Right, Jess? What do you think?
Yeah.
Jesse says yes.
His striking got better after the first fight. He went to Denver to work with Trevor Whitman, I think.
Yes.
His striking got better. It's over, guys. It's over even faster than last time.
The Colby Covington first fight with him, it ignited this fire that he looks possessed. The way he fought Jorge, the first time he fought Jorge, listen, that was I'll give that a pass because that whole situation was basically, he wasn't supposed to take him. Jorge coming in on short notice. All he had to do was get a dub there. So it's just like, listen, it is what it is. Right. You see a full camp. Everyone's saying, oh, full camp Jorge, watch what he does. And Usman just murked him in the actual fight that he trained for. Gilbert Burns, a fire fight, but let's be serious. He got ran over too. And Colby Covington is facing a Kamaru Usman that's well polished, a man that's going to be zoned in and ready to put him away quicker than the first time. Unless there's going to be insane wrestling, I don't know how Colby's going to get this done.
Right. I mean, the fight starts off standing, and Kamaru's striking got even better. I really don't see how how Colby's going to get it done, man. I really don't.
Yeah.
And Kamaru's a wrestler at that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch the fight, though.
All right, my man. Thank you for the call.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
516-522-0267. Listen, and I'm not even trying to hate on Colby. If Colby wins, it would actually be fun. Like, I would actually really enjoy Colby as a champion. I think that'd be hilarious. But it's not going to happen. It's not. I mean, we can keep our fingers crossed, I guess. But it's not going to happen.
Call from.
My name is Herb.
To accept, press 1.
Hello, Drunk Savage. How you doing, buddy?
Yo.
How you doing?
So, the snake is back.
The snake. Yes, the Dilla snake. Back in business.
Yeah, I definitely think he won that fight. I think they made the right decision. I think he had more control time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than the fucking cut, which, I think he was doing more out there than Sandhagen.
Yeah, listen, these numbers don't mean everything. The total and significant. You can go either way. Like, there are fights where it's close. I mean, it doesn't matter. What I've seen in that fight, I had enough evidence that TJ won that thing. But like I said, if it went either way, it is what it is. It's not one of those fights where it was a landslide in a direction. I just think it edged in TJ's favor.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you think that cut is the same one that made him pull out the first time?
I don't know. It was nasty. There's a doctor on he's some guy on Twitter was talking about, like, that thing was more serious than people were giving it. Were taking it. They said that, like, if it got cut anymore, it could have went into his socket and cut open his eye socket or something. Did you see that tweet?
No. Damn.
He was a doctor. It's like one of those. What's going on with these Twitter doctors? Like, they're all over the place now. But this guy got a little check next to his name, so I'm like, I guess maybe he's real. I don't know, but yeah, they're all over the place. These YouTube and Twitter doctors are just popping up out of nowhere.
I don't know, trying to get famous or something. Be next fucking what's his name? What's that doctor on fucking Oprah's little bitch? Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz, right? I was going to say the other guy. I don't remember the other guy's name. But anyway, we live in a world right now, Drunk. We live in a world where, back in the day, you would want your kids to be a doctor. You would want your kids to be a lawyer. But now, lawyers and doctors want to be YouTubers. They want to be us, baby! They want to be us! Stay in school, kids. Nah, fuck that. Start a YouTube channel, because doctors and lawyers are coming our way, too. Anyway, Drunk, what else you got? So, Colby, motherfucker, he's going to get it done this time. I'm telling you. Ooh. Wrestling's going to play a factor this time. It's going to change up the game, seriously.
Yeah, Colby Covington. Colby Covington is going to win? All right, so you're saying wrestling. He goes straight for the takedown right off the bat. No games this time, right?
No, I think it's going to be a mixture of both, striking and wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he can get a finish? Do you think he could break? I was going to say Artie. Marty?
Yeah, doubtful he's going to get a finish. Maybe a submission, that's doubtful. I mean, because what? Usman had been submitted, right? That was his only loss.
Man, that was outside of the UFC, so I do not know. But let me check. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think that was rear naked choke.
Let's see. I don't recall. Let's see. Where's this blemish? Jose Caceres, rear naked choke in 2013. Yes, that is correct. 2013, a rear naked choke.
Well, it can be done, but we'll have to wait and see. But most likely it's going to go to the judges.
So, decision, Colby chaos.
Definitely. And, you think Colby hasn't been out there putting in that work, making adjustments to the game, just like fucking Marty did? His fucking striking and shit.
Oh, 100%.
Who knows? We could see a completely different Colby out there. I mean, he is with a new camp now.
What about the point that Pohl said that Colby hasn't fought anyone like in the top 10?
Yeah, didn't he before getting the title shot, didn't he fight a couple of top 10 guys?
I mean, Tyron Woodley. Think about it. Yeah, if you look at his resume, Tyron is probably the highest guy, and Tyron is way past his prime. So you got Robbie Lawler. I mean, RDA, who is really a 155er, an old Damian Maia, Dong Hyun Kim, Brian Barberetta.
I mean, it's not like Usman has been fighting better competition. I mean, fucking Masvidal and Burns, come on. They're not going to be champions. They're a couple of journeyman gatekeepers.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He still fought better guys than Colby, you know?
How? They fought pretty much the same guys.
Including Colby. And he broke his jaw. You know, like, here's the thing. He broke his face. Like Usman literally broke his face, and Colby left the cage like Fire Marshal Bill, you know? Like, I mean, I credit to Colby for lobbying for the rematch. You know, he did a great job putting himself in the position. But as a fan, saying, how's he going to pull this off? You know?
Yeah, true, but you never know. I mean, that shit happens. If it didn't happen, who knows what would happen that fucking last round.
You sound like me with Conor and Khabib.
What?
You sound like me with Conor and Khabib. I mean, we both were talking crazy.
Conor and Khabib, are you kidding?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding.
I thought you were at least going to bring up Conor and fucking Dustin.
No, I'm talking about Khabib. Khabib
there.
being the greatest, like, the greatest 155er, right? And I was trying to make arguments. I was literally trying everything I possibly could do to try to angle it in the way of Conor. But let's be realistic. We all know what Khabib is, right?
Okay, completely different fights. I mean, Colby and Usman are way more competitive on both sides. I mean, most of Conor and Khabib was Khabib smash. I mean, Conor won the one round. I'll give him that, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, Colby Covington, one thing he's got is cardio, right? He does have wrestling, but that's nullified. That whole Division I, Division II shit, right out the window. Because they're in the UFC, right? So division wrestling means jack shit. It all comes down to who's the better mixed martial artist. They both have wrestling backgrounds, so that should technically cancel each other out. So it's going to go back down to the strike, and yes, Colby does have pretty sweet hands, but he doesn't have the power. You know?
Just because they both have wrestling, and it depends on technique. I mean, look at fucking Hoist taking on all those guys back in the day of wrestling. Some of them had judo and sambo training. I think Dan Severn did.
Be honest with me. Do you really think Colby's going to win? Or are you just you're hoping, like fingers crossed type deal? Do you honestly think?
I have hope.
Hope, okay, fair enough. I can't knock that.
Gotta back my guy, come on.
Yeah, I can't knock that. Listen, I'm all about hope, man. I got my guy Conor, and I'm running on hope on a lot of things with Conor lately, right? But when it comes down to it, like, Kamaru Usman he's so far ahead of the game right now at 170, and Colby could be the only hope right now for the 170-pound weight class. So fingers crossed, and who knows? Maybe he breaks him.
Yeah, damn sure ain't gonna be Nate Diaz. I mean, come on. I mean, I love Nate, but he would get put up against the fence and fucking taken down, just held down there. It wouldn't be very competitive.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. It would be fun, but who knows with Nate? I don't know what to think with Nate anymore. But yeah, that would have been hilarious if Nate was fighting Madison Square Garden, Kamaru Usman, Nate Diaz, after he knocked out Leon Edwards dramatically in the 5th round. Like, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, the fucking showboat. Damn it.
He's too busy pointing. Yeah.
I mean, okay, if that had been like a 2nd round, I could see, but he knew he was in the 5th round. He should have fucking attacked him, but oh well, can't do nothing about it. All I know is Leon's fucking probably crying right now because he's not getting a title shot.
Yeah. Well, he'll get it. It's gonna come. Eventually, he's gonna catch that beating again too. It's gonna happen. But
so you think they're gonna do Leon and Masvidal now?
It makes sense. It does. It's all up to Jorge. That guy, he's calling the shots. It's crazy. Win or lose, he'll call the shots. He's another one that put himself in a good place, no matter what. I tell you what, though, Jorge Covington is like something that really excites me. Even though I know Covington will fuck him up, I still would like to see that fight. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think they're secretly still friends.
Think so?
Behind the scenes. I think that's why they haven't fought yet.
I think Jorge knows the inevitable. I think he knows he don't want to get that kind of treatment. Oh, getting ragdolled by fucking Colby. That wouldn't be good. But it'd be fun. It'd be fun to watch to see if Jorge can try to bounce back against Colby Covington. Who knows? Maybe if Colby does lose against Usman, and then you have Leon versus Usman and Colby versus Masvidal, like that'd be great. That would still be fun.
Yeah, definitely. Someone in Mia, let's put something out that Cejudo said something about he would come back to fight TJ for a money fight. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I did see that, and you can't go on a podcast and say, I'm done. Like people ask him, hey champ, you coming back? I think De La Hoya. Oh no, Mario Lopez I think was the one that asked him, and he's like, oh man, I'm a father now, I'm done, and this and that. Like you could see the sincerity in his voice. You could hear it in his voice that this guy is. I mean, he's far away from coming back. And then months later, he decides, yeah, I'm coming back. I don't buy it.
Yeah, he didn't have that type of money to fucking retire on this early in the game. Was he, like, early 30s?
No, but he's put himself on the hot boxing. And, like, you see he's popping up everywhere. I think he's making some moves outside of the cage. So
He must. I don't know. Because he wasn't making that much money when he was fighting.
Well, if he's living in AZ, and he's got some scratch left over, and he's like maybe getting paid to train kids at the gym and doing these podcasts and appearances and stuff like that. He can live pretty good. Like look at Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley lives in a beautiful home in Arizona. How much money could that kid be making?
Well, he makes like fucking almost $5,000 a month off of Twitch.
Yeah, that's
gaming.
True. Yep. Yeah, merch and stuff like that. So yeah, there's life outside of the UFC. These guys are getting smart.
Yeah. All right. That's about it.
All right, Drunk. Thanks for the call, man.
Yeah. Later.
Later, Slapnuts. 516-522-0267. Call up the show. We got 29 fucking minutes left, and it's all because of you, the people, with 213 hanging with the boys. A big thank you to the people that slapped thumbs in the upright position over there. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the calls coming in. Love talking to you guys. So the fact that you guys dropped the donations and you kept the show going, I'm here. Let's chat. Let's talk about the best fucking sport in the world, the UFC. The greatest, baby. The greatest sport ever. The UFC. Let's go. Danger Room says TJ needs some Flintstone vitamins. Sugar Sean does dabs bigger than Dillashaw.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm going to get back on that horse, too, and work on some interviews coming up as well. Stop being so lazy.
Call from NH to accept.
NH, how you doing, Ann?
Hey, Chris, how you doing? I'm wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful. All right, what's on your mind, Ann?
We had some good fights or no over the weekend.
I thought the card was great. I loved it.
It was great.
Yes.
And a lot of people saying, people saying, oh, that TJ didn't win. I think TJ won, most definitely. Yep. That was a good fight. I mean, come on. People couldn't see that? Come on. And we know the strike count doesn't always go the way, because we've seen it before. People won, and we've gone, what? The strike count is this much? Why did that? You can't go by that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah.
And Cory's from my part of the Northwest, but
yeah, I was
for TJ.
I picked Cory, but I think TJ won. I mean, it would be easy for me to sit here and complain. I can jump on the train of the media and some of these people online and say, okay, hey, the majority is saying that TJ lost the fight, and I can go with that angle, but I saw with my own eyes TJ winning it, so I'm not going to go crazy. But like I said a million times, if it's close, I'm not going to argue either way.
Mm-hmm. It was a good fight. That was really good. It was a great card. A lot of finishes. Yeah, I was surprised.
Yeah, right? Some of these fight nights get thrown at you, and you're just like, okay, we'll see how this one goes. And I think this one here, though, we had an idea that the matchups were very good. We said that in the lead-up that the matchups were pretty good. So I think we were I think it paid off. The UFC What's that?
I was surprised with Elkins.
Man, it's crazy, that guy.
I did crap on this.
Did you? Yeah, I don't know how I did. I did like 500 or something.
Horrible. I was going by too much of decision stuff, and yeah, It's bad. It's horrible. Gotta have those back cards where you don't get hardly any wins in Tapology.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating, right? This pick'em league's crazy. Then you got guys winning 2 weeks in a row. I don't know how they're doing it.
I know. I'm just happy I make the first page.
Mm-hmm.
You got 500 some people in there, so that's a lot. It's a big competition.
It is not easy. I think that's what's cool about it. You got so many people in there that if you just at least hit the first page, you can pat yourself on the back for that. So I think that's fun.
Yeah. I said, I'd love to win gold medals, but I'm like, God dang, that's really hard to do. There's just too good a competition in there, and I'm pretty good with picks, but except for this last card. But yeah,
you can't win them all. It's too many cards.
Wonderful.
Oh, here we go. Chubb's coming in. Oh boy.
Check your DM. Connor has a message for all.
Connor has a message. Yeah, Chubbs, Connor. That's my man. That's my boy, Chubbs.
Chubbs is my Connor insider. All right, hold on. Let me check it out.
I got into another fight again with the Twitter person.
Did you?
with Connor.
People get so mad.
Oh,
so freaking mad.
funny.
It's crazy. I was listening to Bill Burr. I didn't realize how Bill Burr was like. He used to shit on Connor when he fought, what's it called, Chad Mendez. He was like shitting on the man, right? And then I listened to his recent take on the leg break situation. He completely flipped his script, and now he's defending the guy. I'm like, holy shit, talk about completely flipping your opinion. But I think it's all because of the cancel culture bullshit. But hold on, let me see. My Twitter's not loading up. Let me check this out. Okay, Twits. Let's check out. Let's see what old McNugget. Let's see what McNugget posted.
Yeah, I love it. It's just great.
No, I
He's
can't
going
log
to
in.
concerts.
All right, I'm
with
just
the
gonna.
cast.
For some reason, I can't log in, but let me put. I'm gonna look up McGregor. All right, let's see. You ready? And you ready for this? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Conor McGregor has a message for the people. And I am about to show you right now what it is. You ready, Ann?
Ready. I'm
okay,
ready.
here it comes. You're gonna be dazzled, Ann. He says, "Have the belt spit shine for me."
Yeah, Woo! Yeah!
Yes.
My foot was a balloon.
Ole, my foot was a balloon.
Yes,
Yeah,
Connor's in the chat.
problem with the new metal leg.
He's like fucking
You can't
herpes.
put my leg now.
Yeah.
Kick me if you can.
Connor's like he's the UFC STD. He just doesn't go away. It's amazing. I love it. So there he is, Conor
Yeah.
McGregor. He has a word. Let's see.
Going to secret concerts and people are still talking about it, even the ones that hate him. It's like you said, I didn't even do anything. This guy just started answering the old tweets. I'm like, okay, dude. And I was just putting that picture up again like before, and I just even more mad. Oh my god! Did I did it again? I think it was funny. I can't think of his name, but I think he finally gave up. But
And
it was just funny.
I have never
funny.
experienced, in the 5 years of doing this, I have never experienced so much hate, anger, wishing my death, wishing my family's demise, wishing just horrible things to happen to me because I am such a piece of SHIT rooting for Conor McGregor. I'm such a horrible human being because I root for that man. And I am getting long explained messages on why. It's like, get a life, guys. Like,
people are legit going into my personal DMs and telling me I need to divorce my husband because
Oh my God,
he's such a
really?
piece of crap and like horrible things and like, oh, he's gonna ruin your child. You need to divorce him. And
I hope your channel drops. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, I saw some comments under the comment section. I'm like, or on Twitter. I'm like, what? Man, you people are nuts. Why can't we can like who we want to? You know, we can. You know, of course, my favorite fighter is Cowboy, and I'm gonna defend him, and I'm always gonna like him and other people, don't. Fine, but I don't know what the big deal is because, all right, so Conor messed up. If who knows? We've never met the guy. Nobody. I haven't. You haven't. Nobody. You can't believe everything. I mean, come on. You can't until you're judged in a court and everything. I'm just sorry.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hate me because I like Conor. I was like, I'm sorry. I like Conor. Cowboys first, then Conor, Max, Tony. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's crazy. Like these people think they're God and they're judging us at the pearly gates. Like it's fucking bizarre. And they don't realize that they're making me root even harder for him. Like I love bad guys more and more as these people just crawl out from under their rocks. It's so fucking funny. And I'm just sitting there laughing. I went through, there's a section where I guess YouTube filters, like if you say dopey things, and half of these comments are in our filters. And I didn't even know this. So now I'm scrolling through weeks worth of comments on how terrible of a human being I am. And I'm just dying laughing. I'm like, you guys have nothing better to do with your fucking life. Like, it's so great, man.
I know.
I love it.
It's not like you're not gonna meet. I mean, you know what I mean. Or people on Twitter. It's like, do I really care? It's like that one message. Do we really care? No, I don't care. I'm not gonna.
Fuck. It just makes me laugh. Like it's
I have
just funny.
no idea who you are.
But you know what? You could all sleep well because have that belt spit shine for me. Here we go. You know what's going to happen? Some people are going to be so sick of the cancel culture that people that even hate Conor are going to start jumping on Conor just to anger these people. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We're going to have more Conor fans than before. It's amazing.
I know. Just like
Anyway.
that picture when I hang it up there proudly above the fireplace.
It's nuts. Look at Conor. He doesn't give a fuck.
Remember? Yeah, that painting. I forgot who did it, but yeah, I love it.
So we got the poll in, Ann. We're going to end it right now. Did TJ win? And it got actually pretty close at the end. I'm gonna put up the result. It's 58% said yes he did, and 41% said no he didn't out of the 60 votes that jumped into our live chat. So interesting. Fairly close.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which, I mean, you know what? It was a close fight. So I think that's accurate. I think that's accurate.
He looked really good. Ring rust, yeah, we know how that is. That's a myth. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But man, he looked good. I think he's back, and yeah, I think he has the right to go for the belt.
All right.
Definitely.
I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Taco Slurpee says cancel culture in MMA never thought I'd see the day in the toughest sport in the world. Toughest, mixed martial arts is like a savage sport, yet cancel culture even infects that. It's nuts. It's crazy, but
Bunch of snowflakes.
makes things interesting. All right. Anything else, Ann?
No, just love you guys and take care and stay good and love all the MMA-Holes, whether you like me or hate me. I don't know.
And no one hates you. No one hates you.
I'm the knitter. Yes, there is people that hate me.
If people hate you, that means you're doing something right. That's how I look at it.
Okay, there you go. Good.
Yeah, that's it. It's actually a huge compliment. If people spend time, if they take time, like life is short, right? If they take time out of their day to spread hate onto you, that means that you have done something right. You have literally ruined their day, and that's amazing, Ann. So good for you.
Yeah, 55-year-old woman that's always in the chat and done with you since the beginning, pretty much.
You still got it.
Go ahead, hate me. I'm the original T in here, guys. Go ahead, bring it.
That's right.
You're not going to bother me. I've heard it all. It's like,
Wonderful. You still got it, kid. Chubb's coming in.
You want to laugh some more? Check out Connor's next tweet.
Okay.
I love Chubb.
Oh, here we go. Here we
He's
go.
on Twitter, too.
Here, I'll leave you on for this. So it says, wow, you guys, check out the kick that... Wait. Wow, guys, he checked the kick with his butt cheek. Okay, all right, hold on. You ready? Okay. Oh, God, he's fucking trolling. Okay, let's see what we got here. So the kick with his... He checked it with his butt cheek. Here we go. All right, so there's the kick. I don't know, does he say anything here? No, he doesn't say anything. So he says he checked the kick with his butt cheek. Yeah, I guess trolling Dustin for saying that he checked the kick. His butt cheek.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his butt, all right. Yep.
He's got it rock.
His foot.
He's got rock hard buns though, Ann. You know, Dustin's got a tight booty, so I don't know. Connor might be wrong on that one. All right.
Oh, and people hate my cackle laugh. Well, too bad.
Fuck him. All right, Ann. Thanks for the call.
All right, thank you.
It's Ann H, the best. Just gonna let you check out my grandma's room over here. Check it out. There's the room. What do you guys think? The tree is still blowing in the background. We got the clouds going swiftly across the sky. Beautiful sand. That's right. We're in the middle of the desert.
Call from
Bob.
Welcome back, Bob.
People are really trying to rewrite history with this Covington versus Usman fight. Like Usman just dominated him, destroyed him. That was one of the most competitive fights in UFC history. 3-1 each on two judges, 2-2 each on the other judge. It was tied up going into the fifth. Colby Covington had a broken jaw in the third. He fought through it, won the fourth round on a judge's scorecard. And this idea that Usman just destroyed him is just comical. Then he goes on to beat two lightweights, Masvidal, a journeyman, and Gilbert Burns, guy who got knocked out by Dan Hooker, a lightweight. And people think, this dude, he just doesn't stand a chance. Oh, your guys are in for a rude awakening.
Who did Covington beat?
He beat Woodley, former champ.
Yeah, so did a school teacher in an obstacle course, though, no?
Yeah, they beat a former champion and one of the greatest welterweights of all time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Usman's beaten a journeyman lightweight.
Yeah.
Journeyman lightweights.
Usman beat that champion too, though. He beat that the best champion too. That super champ that you talking about.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. But this is just a fact. The fight was really competitive.
All right, let me ask you a question. Usman, has never lost in the UFC. Colby Covington has lost in the UFC. And his last loss in the UFC, his jaw was cracked in half by Usman, right?
Yeah, it's Conor McGregor's leg was cracked in half, but you don't seem to accept that.
Okay, so how does that have anything to do with this conversation?
Because it happens. They're in a fight. That's what happens. People get injured.
So Conor McGregor's leg cracks in half due to, it could be anything. Usman put his fist through Colby's head, like literally put it through his face. Like there's no question about it.
One punch can do that. That's all it takes is one punch.
Yes.
And you get a timely, well-placed punch into the jaw, and you could fracture your jaw. Yep, it can happen. They're in a cage fight.
Yes.
And it's just, I know it's a shocker, but people get hurt in the cage fight. Yep, it happens.
But it's not a freak thing. This was a 5-round fight, a war between the two of them, and then Usman's like, okay, now I'm going to finish you. So if it happened early in the fight, you could say, hey, Colby Covington, Usman was lucky. Usman, it was a lucky punch. This wasn't a lucky punch. He literally weathered the storm and then put him away in the 5th and final round.
Don't forget him faking the nut shot. Don't forget that either. The liver kick right to the liver.
You know how big these Nigerians, they got big hogs, Kevin. You know they got big hogs. They're packing some heat.
Clean liver shot. That was nowhere near the groin.
His dick was tucked into his it was tucked into his waistband. You know this, Kevin. Stop it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just saying, that fight was really competitive, and expect another competitive fight. So
I hope so.
Saying, don't write Colby off. I'm telling you probably be smart to put some money on him because all the fanboys think that he's going to get destroyed. Better off put some money on. And then my point is just Usman beating Journeyman George. Like that's supposed to show us something. We knew he was going to beat him. Who had journeyman George beat Usman? Nobody did. And then Gilbert Burns, he dropped him, and he gassed out. So that's not surprising. He got knocked out by Dan Hooker, a lightweight. This will be another good fight. But
If
anyway,
Colby Covington loses again, though, what do we do with Colby Covington? What do we say about the guy?
He lost to the better fighters. There's nothing to say. He lost to a really good champion, Usman. And he's going to have to be just like all the other journeymen out there, like Gilbert and George and the rest of them.
So he will be a journeyman, correct?
If he doesn't beat Usman for the championship, he's probably going to be a journeyman.
Yes.
Unless he can somehow work his way back, yeah.
Okay. I agree with you. By the way, the chat says 70% of the chat says that they do not believe that you're 5'8". So they might think you're taller or shorter. I'm not sure what it is, but 70% says they don't believe you're 5'8". What do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, put up a chat and ask them if they think you're homosexual now. That's what they're gonna say.
All right, I'll do that next. That's the next poll. All right.
Say, does Chad think I'm a homosexual, mystical moss? And they're going to say yes.
Okay.
84%.
All right. All right, Kevin, listen, I got to go, man. Thank you for the call. I'll put that poll up. All right. Thank you. Let's end that poll. All right, hold on a second here. Did you hear that? All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Jess, take the calls here. Here, take the calls. Can you take them? Oh, shit. All right, we got 10 minutes left in the show. Jess, come here. All right. Where is she going? Jess. What was it? Oh, okay. Jesse has this shelf in the shower that's like a suction cup thing. Never get a suction cup shelf in the shower. Just don't do it. Because it just falls.
It's actually a really good shelf.
Yeah.
It's just older, so
it's going to crack the tub.
It's not going to crack the tub. It's not a porcelain tub. It's not going to crack the tub.
Anyway. All right, 516-5220. Oh, hold on. Let's ask the question. These polls are great, Jess. We're having a great time. Is Moss a homo? Okay. These polls have been great. So I've been sliding these polls in throughout the night. The people love it. It's a hit. It's a huge hit. All right, let's find out if I am indeed a homosexual. No need to take a lie detector test. You guys will get to the bottom of this as we wait on the results. Let us take some more phone calls. The phone number is 516-522-0267. We found out that Kevin is not indeed 5'8". We found out a lot of things tonight. But now we're going to find out if I'm a homosexual, if I like men, if I like the boys.
Hang with the boys.
And I don't know how I'm going to explain this to Ellie. All right. All right, let's take some more calls. If not, we will just rattle. Did you put it back up? Why did it feel?
It wasn't fully fallen. It was like halfway.
I don't know why. Sometimes people are so stubborn. No matter how many times things go wrong, they are convinced.
It's never gone wrong.
Okay. All right. Let's fuck the lines. Let's finish the news up here. Let's do that.
All the stuff in the shower is just falling.
Everything's falling all over the place. So far, with 26 votes, 62% say that I am a homo sapien. Let's see. What do we got in the news?
In the news. Okay, boss. I will tell you in just a second, y'all.
I like the boys.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Oh, Cody Garbrandt disagreed with TJ Dillashaw's win at
Cody
UFC Vegas 32.
You know, I mean, it's tough. Well, he was considered cheating, but at the same time, it's just a bad look.
I mean, Cody Garbrandt has his own personal issues with him. I think that's why he was...
Cody's head's really big.
Yeah.
It's really creepy.
But he's expecting a title fight with Brandon Moreno in November. What do you think of that?
Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't like it.
Why?
I don't like it. I think Figueiredo, the trilogy fight should happen. Why does Cody Garbrandt, who, yes, he was a champ, but why should he slide in past all the 125ers? You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's like just barely removed from the title.
Yeah.
He's way removed from a title. So why give this guy a title shot? At least Jose Aldo was like one of the best 145ers of all time. So you can make the argument here. But Cody Garbrandt, really? Like, and Aldo didn't even fight initially for the belt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't get it. Oh man, now 53% think I am a homo, and 47% say I'm not. So it's a close race. We'll find out. We'll keep that up here and figure it out.
Macy Barber versus Miranda Maverick is a huge issue on the topic of robbery.
Yeah, it is a robbery. That is. But like I said, it's a decision. What do you want me to do?
I actually took a screenshot of all the.
I don't know where it is.
No, scroll down. Right there. Oh, go up. Right there. Of all the tweets, or some of the tweets from some fighters who thought that it was a robbery as
I'm
well.
with him. I'm 100% with him. I think Maverick, I clearly won that fight. But, you know, whatever. It's a weird one. That one kind of makes me scratch my head. Let me look at the stats here. That is a head scratcher. I don't know what they were really watching there. Does anyone think that Macy Barber really won that thing? Here we go. Here's the stats. Like I said, stats aren't always, you know, telling, but I think they're obvious enough. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. What did you think about this fight?
I didn't get to see it, actually.
Oh. Yeah. So. What do you think about Conor saying spit shine the belt?
Conor McGregor just retweeted Dustin's wife and said, "Stay out of my DM, bitch Lamel."
Did he really?
Oh, God. Jolie Poirier says, "I love you, Daddy. COVID is a good..." Wait, hold on a second. "COVID is good and father is evil." Wait, what the fuck? So this post came out July 26th. It's today. "COVID is good and father is evil." I don't know what that means. And then Jolie responded to this. What is she doing? Why is she even interacting? "I love you, Daddy." Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's not even her. I can't. It's not her. Oh, God. He's fucking trolling hard, man. Stay out of my DMs, Butch. I can't. I'm sorry. It's just fucking funny. It's funny. Like he's acting like it's her and shit. Oh my God. Just stay out of my DMs, Butch. Oh, it's so fucking weird, but funny. Jess, what do you think about this?
I love it. He's probably the Jolie Poirier account.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he probably made the account. That'd be hilarious. And it's at Dustin's husband. Following what? It's got to be Conor, right? Oh, fucking A. Why won't it sign me in? Here we go. Next. Oh, fucking A. Come on, man. What's going on? Why is it locking me out? Sheesh. Shit. Oh, it's so stupid. Like, I don't know. I think it's because I'm juvenile. Like, I'm just... Let's guess who she's following. The one account... So what do you think? You think Conor made this account?
Conor probably made it, or his team made it.
Oh my God! The one person she's following is Conor. He's fucking. Oh God! If you think this is tasteless and whatever, you guys need to get a fucking sense of humor. For God's sakes, you need to get that like surgery to remove that stick from outside between your ass cheeks. It's funny. It's just childish, dopey humor. My God. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, that's hysterical. All right, anyway. I don't care if Conor says it. I don't care if Colby says it. I don't care if Izzy says it. It's just fucking funny as funny. Oh, God. But it's his wife. You should... Oh, shut up. God, it's so dumb. Anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I got a little distracted here. Oh, what did they say about Miranda Maverick?
So these are just a few, but Suarez says, "My timeline agrees with me. Maverick won. Maybe they should check to see if the judges confused the two fighters, because when I fought Carla, one of the judges gave the first round to her." And then Derek Brunson says, bartender, I'll have 2 of what them judges were drinking. Who judged the Macy Barber versus Miranda Maverick fight? And then Angela Hill says, judges be making money off this shit.
All right. Okay. What else we got?
Uriah Faber says Cory Sandhagen did more damage, but TJ Dillashaw has legit champion mentality, which is interesting coming from Faber. But I guess he's kind of respecting Dillashaw's performance. Coming back
He was very
on
classy about it. He was. They were former teammates and everything like that. Sandhagen handled it like a true gentleman, for sure.
So Rachel Ostovich,
which is boring as fuck, to be honest with you. You handled it very classy, Cory, but you still lost. Like, if you're going to lose, go down swinging. Go down, you know? If we all learned something from 2021, when you lose, you got to cry like a baby, and you got to fucking, I don't know. You got to make it funny. Anyway, next.
Rachel Ostovich revealed what she said to Paige Van Zandt.
Oh, speaking of a baby, who saw Paige Van Zandt storm out of the fucking ring? That was one of the funniest shits I've ever seen, man. Oh, God. Oh, thank God the Scorpion King's gone. Woohoo! He's gone, baby. Yes. Oh, thank God. Scorpion King is gone. Snowflake has left the building. Woo! We did it! One snowflake down. Hit my tongue and melt. Melt on my tongue, bitch. Melt on my tongue. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So what happened here?
So Ostovich revealed what she had said to Paige Van Zandt.
Yes.
So basically, well, she went on like this whole long drawn out thing about her best attributes and what she expected to do going in and blah, 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 blah. And basically kind of like talking herself up, I guess you could say. But
actually, we have actual audio from when Paige, I clipped this before, when Paige was walking out of the ring. And you know the footage when she was walking down the ring, she was actually mumbling.
I never
something.
got to see it.
You didn't see it?
Nope.
Yeah, she was walking out of the ring. She was stomping out, but I actually have the audio here. Let me play it real quick.
Did she really stomp out?
Wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
she fucking had like a Ronda Rousey moment for a second there where she just stomped out, left everyone behind, and just like stomped. She hated the decision so much.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a close fight. It was a good scrap between the two ladies. Good fight. And you gotta ruin it. I mean, Jesus, you didn't like the decision. Move on. Bitch about it and move on. Like, just stand, get the mic. You know, let's run this. Let's go with Trilogy. Let's go. Let's do it. Like, come on, man. What are you doing, Paige? Stop. What is it with this? And then she puts like this, like, what she put out on, what do you think about this, the whole bromance going on in the waterfall? What do you think about this? Do you think they all fucked? We did a poll about this,
bonding.
Jesse. Look at this. That's not water. That's actually Marab's jizz.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, okay. That's Marab's load.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, we're never getting any of these guys back on the show. That's it. Look, Al's loving it, man. He's swimming in jizz.
Oh, boy.
Okay. All right, I don't even know where I was going. I was going to Paige's Instagram, and then I got sidetracked again. All right, what are we doing? Where are we going?
Paige Van Zandt. You were going to her Instagram?
Yeah, fuck her. All right, who's next? Here we go.
So just, it's not really a story, just on tap. Aljamain Sterling versus Piotr Jan Numero Dos Mas is being announced. So something to look out for.
That's the free pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Free pay-per-view. All right, I'm interested to see how that thing turns out.
All right. So speaking of free pay-per-view, early start for UFC 267 equals a free pay-per-view for North America.
Oh, that's right. It's just in the States, right?
Yeah, but
That
still,
sucks.
free PPV.
All right,
what the
guys.
heck?
Let's go. You don't have to worry about, hey, got a link, got this, got that. UFC's. But then, like a week later, they have an actual pay-per-view. You know that?
No, I did not know that, but I guess they do.
Yeah. So it's like, here's the freebie in Abu Dhabi, and then I guess they're just gonna have like a real pay-per-view the following week. That's actually Ariel, I think, did a tweet on it. You know, everyone's favorite journalist, ARIEL HELWANI. ARIEL HELWANI. Let's see, where is it? Say what you will about the guy, you know. I have my opinions, but with that being said, he's still one of the guys you go to. God, how many tweets have happened since then? Oh, shit. Dude, retweeting like crazy. Damn, I haven't watched any Olympics yet.
Since when do you watch the Olympics?
When I was a kid, I used to watch them all the time. You never watched the Olympics?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
Who watches it now?
You ever play Olympics when you were a kid?
No.
I used to play the Olympics on the Atari. That's how old I am, Jesse. The Olympics. You never had like house Olympics? You never
no.
did it? No?
No.
You didn't, like, you had a litter of siblings. You didn't have the Olympics at home?
We did a lot of stuff, but we didn't do that.
Lame. All right, anyway, I can't find the tweet, so we move on. Gilbert.
Yeah, so he's actually really concerned for Tyron Woodley. Says Jake Paul might actually destroy Woodley.
It's possible.
You think
But
so?
I'm going with
I
Tyron.
thought you were going Woodley.
I'm going with T. Wood.
Oh, you've already talked about this. Stipe Miocic was teasing a jump to one championship after the latest UFC title snub. But you already kind of brushed on that earlier in the show, so I don't think you really have to.
I was going to put my mouth on him, but I was just too lazy.
Okay.
Hold on, let's see if I can do it real quick.
Nah, you don't need to do it.
Where am I? All right, forget it. I'm too lazy. It's getting too late.
Yeah.
What else? So Jake again?
So yeah, he claims that he's in talks with Conor McGregor's team for a money fight, although I don't really believe it. But I guess he's just looking for some clout, so yeah.
Why is he dressed like a fucking safari guy?
That's from the press conference, the Paul Woodley press conference when he had the robot right behind him.
It looks like he's gonna like give a tour on a zoo. Like he looks like he's like on those trains.
Maybe that's
that
what
go
he was
through a
going
zoo.
for.
Yeah, excuse me. Do you have the zoo outfit? Does he work for Busch Gardens? Like what the fuck? What is he wearing? He needs a big safari hat too.
I don't know, Moss.
What is wrong with this guy? I mean, I guess when you have a ton of money, you can do like.
Well, it's not just that.
Maybe I'll get to that point one day where I have so much money I could just dress like a.
You have
safari.
to remember, he's the younger brother, and he's still incredibly immature. And I think that
When is he gonna take that toupee off his head?
I think that him trying to live up to his brother's image, or to be better than his brother's image, or something, and to try and find his own originality to shine, and then also having like the spotlight 24/7 and having all that money. I think he's just extremely spoiled and immature, and he doesn't really understand rationality right now.
Yeah, he understands rationality.
I don't think he does.
This
He
kid's
understands business.
Yeah, he's way smarter than.
But I'm saying
people give him credit for.
I don't think he's fully rational.
I think he's got FU money. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So he can dress like a Busch Gardens ride attendant if he wants, with a fanny pack, and do whatever the hell he wants, right?
I also think he's a little mentally disturbed, but
He's bringing toupees back too, which is cool. You know, I thought toupees were gone, but he brought that back. So good for him.
Is it a toupee, or I thought he was just combing his hair forward?
No, that's 100% a toupee. I am a toupee expert, Jesse.
They said that he was just growing it long and combing it forward to cover it up.
No, it's a toupee. It's a piece.
No,
I'm a piece master.
That's not a piece.
Yeah, it's a piece.
It looks like he's just got it combed forward.
He's got it's Trump-esque, right? He's got a little more hair than Trump, so he can wave it around a little. I hope Tyron hits him so hard that the wig falls off. That'd be great. Like Tyron cracks him, and the wig goes into like 3 rows deep.
Yeah.
Like the wig flies off and it goes into Logan Paul's mouth.
Oh God.
He hits him so fucking hard that it just flies off the ring, out of the ring, and does like a helicopter right into Logan Paul's throat.
Yeah.
And he chokes and dies. No, I don't want him to die. That's too much. He just chokes. He has to go to the hospital, and they have to surgically remove the wig out of Logan Paul's throat. Okay, is that it?
That's it, Moss.
Okay, we're done. Any more Conor updates?
Wonderful.
Let's see.
Jake Paul is like the Tiger King. I fully expect him to have to straight boyfriends by the end of the week.
He can do whatever he wants, right? You got all that money, you can dress, you can act, you can do whatever the hell you want. Young and rich. The dream, the American dream. Thank you, Chubbs. Thank you, everyone that dropped a dono tonight and everyone that slapped the like button over there. And thank you for just having a sense of humor. For just rolling with the punches. Whether you agree or disagree, just have a little fun. It's a Monday night, for God's sakes. You know, Mondays, people are miserable, but not when the MMA-Holes are live. Hopefully we made you escape from your reality and took you along for the ride for how many hours? We were 2 hours and 41 minutes or some shit?
Almost 3 hours?
Yeah, almost 3 hours of this nonsense. So you withstood 3 hours of this nonsense. We'll see you Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
One more show until MMA.
Yeah. Can't wait. So exciting.
XM, that was a really bad X.
It's because you're too busy looking at the X and the
camera's on an angle. So the camera's on a fucking angle, so it's tough.
No, you're facing straight now.
No, see how the camera's like angled towards you? So if I go straight, it's not the X is going, like it's got to go like this.
No,
it's kind of
what
weird,
are you doing?
actually.
No, it doesn't. What the fuck?
See?
No, stop it. Just face.
There we go. There it is. There it is.
Why are you angling yourself that way?
I'm angling towards the camera.
No, you're not. It looks crooked like that.
No, like this.
Stop it. It looks crooked. Look up there. Watch.
X gonna give it to you.
Watch.
All right. Anyway, next MMA. Friday night, live on this channel. Make sure you subscribe, notification bell. And if you're not, we don't want anything to do with you.
Thank you so much to our sponsors, Head Rush, Ballsy, and MysticRootsCBD.com. Promo code MMA-Holes. That's MMA-HOLES for all of your discounts on all of your favorite products. Don't forget to use the ESPN Plus link pinned to the live chat as well as in the description to watch UFC Vegas 33 this weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We will be live again on Wednesday night for TGIW at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there or be queer. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.
Yeah!